kodwa wena chief
Guys, uchazekile wena.
Ubani mina?
Mary and nice. Yeah. How's that? You're beautiful. How's that, miss?
Chapa screen.
It's busy, ne?
Thank you.
He says busy, kancane. Be patient with me. Be patient with me, guys.
Go to chapa screen. Go to chapa screen.
Tata stream.
What's Anna? Amalungu anothando niyashayana. What? What's wrong?
More to contract the screen more. We more.
Mina guys, gonna be a what's wrong with what?
Ngenzeni mina?
Ma, thank you for joining. Can you please take the screen for me?
Ngenzeni kanti mina chief bathong?
Ma 127 Limpopo. Can you please take the screen for me?
Tata scream.
Angizange ngibone ukuthi wena. Angizange ngibone
Tata
ukuthi
scream.
Askis. Thank you Mr. Mafa. Wena chief ngigifta kangaka. Ungangenza kanjani? Hayibo. Kulungile angiphinde. Angiphinde ezwa yini?
Guys, please support me. Please support.
Wena
Guys,
Tata
screen. Because never to about let's go back and let's do so.
Ke ngwana mang.
yazi kulungile. Sharp. Yebo sawubona Mr. Mafia.
Always not wena mpho wena umuntu right ngithi lo phansi kwakho. Lo phansi kwakho.
Mina ngiphinde ngigift wena chief yazwa yini? Ngizokuthola ukuyimesh ngihambe ngiyogift umuntu ongali.
It's fine, kuyafana ujwayele mos mpho ujwayele sengijwayele noba yenza it's fine. Ujwayele.
Right sharp ne.
Ngikwate kabi tweet ngivuye ngo left Bianca angikwati shit.
Kodwa we Mateo. Khani ungifollow manje.
Kere wa unfollow.
Wena mpho wena mthetho wakho umthetho wakho unfollow umngane wami
Unfollow aje.
Unfollow umngane wami.
Hayibo, unfollow wena
Mthatha. Wena mpho wena udeserve impama.
Ngideserve impama mina futhi chief. Kanti chief ukwateleni? Yini ukwateleni?
Kwate kakhulu. Guys, tap. Bianca, you love you, son.
Screen.
Ouch.
Now the gift. Hi. Guys, mina ngiyayekela le. Yalina.
Yeah, okay, I'll start the match after
Mateo, fix your zeros, please, guys. Please fix your zeros.
Mana bazofixa kanjani bahluphekile. Bahluphekile okay.
I always tell Chief when days are dark, friends are few.
Man, when friends are dark, when days are dark, friends are few.
When the days are that, The friends are the few.
At least thina kona mina noMateo sihlezi ukuthola.
Kanti
Why?
blessing, guys. Wanyamalala bo blessing.
Mano, blessing ish. Stress also.
Thank you, Mr. Mafa.
Blank
Snake.
100 link.
Yes, yeah. Hundreds. Ngiyadlala.
Okay, guys. I'm done. Bye.
Bye. Ngikwatile, nawe uyakwatisa.
Hayi bo, kanti bakwenzeni shift namhlanje?
Makahambe mlani, Kokiey, hamba.
Hello. Kanti sikwenzeni South Africa namhlanje we-shift?
Ngiyalo ne, umuntu bathi umfazi ngiyamzonda. Intombazana, umuntu
I don't sadly how we guys like decide to deal with things, because I've noticed that sometimes you guys are being physical with them, like so, which is really unfair. I believe that as much as Lily and the rights, everyone has a right. Speaking on behalf of South Africans and Zimbabweans, we all have rights, like Ronaldo rights. How now I feel she's better than anyone. Everyone wants to survive. I don't think a person would just love to leave his country and come to a different country just to come here and play. We're all here because of money. And me being a South African, I know South Africans, like honestly, like guys, we have pride. I don't wanna lie. When coming to jobs, some of us are picky. You guys are picky. Some of you guys are picky when coming to job opportunities. But yet you'd be like, hey, I need to work. But if Mutol come and wash the dishes, come and mop the floor, you'd complain about that. These people would go for those kind of things. So I really feel at some point they also have a right to say like when they are not willing because of they are here to work. As much as you guys also want to provide for your families. So not like you feel like you guys are being unfair. I'm gonna try to, because I know there'll be comments and I won't be able to read the comments because of the full thing, it's on my screen. So yeah, Luna, like guys peak, like when coming to jobs, let's be honest, like sometimes we're complaining, but South Africans little now, I was like, guys, when coming to jobs, repeaky racheta, and like you also know how to look down on other people's work, like so you know how like just I keep on saying this. Just because of when you're wearing a uniform doesn't mean when you're better than anyone else. You might be wearing a uniform going to work, but only to find out that my salary is something better than what you receive. So I really feel like my South African, we also like relax too much. Honestly, we really not relax too much. Repeat, you go ahead and American. So these people, they try by all means because of they know where they are here to survive. And another thing is that we as South Africans, we are used to government. Honestly, we don't know that real struggle. We say where we know about the struggle, but how they know about the struggle. Majority of them, they are no longer alive. And I don't remember, this thing, people should go back to their countries. It started with us, because when Mandela was in charge, yes, I don't remember who this thing. Okay, foreigners should go home. Yes, foreigners should go home. By long like Havana, the documents to be here, they should go home. But some of them, I don't really think because of banal documents, you guys should treat them how you treat them. Because even if Motanaldi documents, like the guy said, I do have a passport, but guys, you can't expect people who are because of they are foreigners, they should go all around carrying their passports just to prove Kima foreigner. Thank you for following me, Tabang. honestly, like more unfair. Like, you guys are being unfair. I can't be traveling from here to Johannesburg, or from here to Kalinin, or from here to Pretoria, get a passport, just because of I'm scared because of if Kikrama green beans or whatever to do whatsoever. But don't worry, because of I might have my passport with me, but my passport is at home. So you don't expect these people to carry their passports wherever they go. Let's be honest. Look at yourself, you don't carry your ID all the time. You don't carry your ID all the time. So I feel with South Africans as well, you guys are being hard on other people. I don't wanna lie. And as a South African, I know when coming to jobs, repeaky, relative peer pressure, just because of Chumiaka Obeneka Spa, I also wanna work at Spa. My long, like, we know these people live on us, they're taking advantage of us. But I really hate how really relaxed and I really believe as black South Africans, as black Africans, we should really unite, be one thing, not this thing of yours treating people like trash. I don't wanna lie, yes, but never jelly poison, which is really, really hurtful. But it's not everyone who comes to South Africa, like they come mentality we are here to destroy. Some of them, they have families at home. Let's be honest. So the way you guys treat people, no. Instead of fighting the government, you guys are fighting like you're fighting as Africans, like serious. Or if you guys try to unite, yes, Basanandi passport or to be here, they should go home because they don't have documents to be here. But even if they have documents, you guys should fight with them. This is really, really unfair. This is really, really unfair. I don't think it happened. If it happened to South Africa, it came to a point more longer like we lack resources and stuff. You just want to leave your country, and then family, how they would leave family members. You know how painful it is to leave your family suffering in order. Some of you guys, see. Oh yeah, Mami Lodi, oh yeah, drop on just because of like Raiz or Morinangoteng, how many job opportunities. But like when they are doing it, it's so wrong. So I don't know. I'll try to go live again, because now I'm still at work at the same time. But guys, now considering, like, let's not look at things because of we just want to look at things and because of other people against it. You should also be against it. Like, guys, and I feel like sometimes honestly we are being the government self. It's like, okay, sharp, like these people are so stupid. But because like, let's look at what government Iran. What is it doing? Why? So yeah, and I believe everyone has their right, like, to survive. So how, and I feel, guys, you guys are being you're being so unfair. You're being so unfair. Now I won't lie, I won't pretend, guys. Really unfair. You guys are being unfair. Yes, by long her, like Abana the documents, by long her Abana the work permit and stuff to work or to start a business here. They are supposed to go home, but the fact that you guys are treating people by long her the documents like trash, you call them names. No. Because it's not like South Africa, it's South Africa itself. You know, South Africa in a league other people, many countries are on, but they don't treat people how we treat them. Like Ronaldo West, I don't wanna lie. You'd be like, okay, so that if it's like that, they let them go back to their countries. Like South Africa, some of you guys are there. Some of your family members are there for studies. So, Lunari family members, what's going on with them? Yeah. No, I understand her, like I already okay, I already job opportunities, but look on job opportunities if you guys are picky when coming to jobs. The level lady told me her, okay, she's working there, how about le nna ke kene mo yena a keneng ko teng? Like guys, even if we all know our goal is for us to aim success, we all want to be successful in life, but it doesn't mean the road area to be successful will be the same way. Some of us, like, okay, shabu, some of us, it's gonna there will be an easy way out, but some of us it won't. So what I want to do is that so that I can read all of your comments. I don't know if Lynn like it wrong. You guys have a right, like, no, Olivia, like, no, more now or wrong. As much as I raise my opinion, I believe everyone has their own right to raise their opinions here. Okay, and just because of you're raising your opinion, it doesn't mean you're right, Luena. No, now I'm not right demo. Yes, I might try to understand or might understand what you say, but that doesn't mean you're right. Okay, I'm gonna end the live and then get to happy maybe around 12. This person like of let's be honest. Okay, when someone is trying to request. Hi, Joe. So you guys really surprised me a lot because I know for sure, right? I really know for sure, guys. We don't support each other. When it coming to the business, ali supportani la jealousy, but at the same time, like I don't know. At some point, I really hate being a South African, like, cause like little brand it's like it's rare. It's rare. When a supporter, a black person supporting another black person, unless if it's a foreigner because of obvious, they come here for job opportunities. But Rona, guys, we fail to support each other. Are being honest, like at some point, ra complain about black people self, Rena self, are ratani. Let's be honest. So la makatsa living a korwa high because of Lena self. It's not like la supportana and stuff and coming to do the business. You don't. Hence, what let's my foreigners instead of myself, let's my hula. Baka got tooted. I don't know. My one they were live. Yesterday they were live. So who's this? Kahish. I don't know. Now I'm just raising my opinion, but I really feel like you guys should really stop treating people how you treat them. Hey Kahicho.
Hello, Olivia.
Ntang, how are you?
Thanks. Wena ambuz oraro ho ya ka sharp sharp.
Uh,
Ho ya ka wena ha ba ka tsamaya rena batho ba bantsho di business tsa rena di tla sa sigda mara.
I don't think so, cause really wanna know like it's not like or supportana and stuff. We don't. Mutho muntu, like it's rare, especially if, like le motho a ka sia how I don't think hore how startile business. O kra o supporta very blan ke bona batho ba ko ntle more than batho ba ma South African themselves. I
Eh,
res-
ha o tlo uzar nna ke
I,
bon a ke bon dilo succeed di business tsa rena tsa batho ba bantsho ka nne ra jala setsana.
hey,
O rekisang.
not like I'm not against them being here. I'm only against them being here without them having like the documents it's a whole lot more. But apart from that, I don't think like ona le bothata hore ba meng because of the government ya rona. Honestly, it's failing us. It's really failing us.
Mm.
Really failing us.
Ha mara nna ke bone gore ba tlo tsamaya ka nne o itse gore go tswa e re kere maybe mo koteng e nngwe le nngwe go tswa story sa gore e ba rekiseditse bana ba tlhokofetse bana ba lwala then after mo ya didimang o tengwe hape e diragala hape ntho.
Exactly. Just like now, my Zimbabwe, they were like, Bona, they are not going home. They don't see any reason to go home. Bona, they are here and they're gonna stay here. And I don't blame them because some of them, so if I the document, it's a hobam. Majority of them, they do have the document, it's a hobam.
And wa bona hape ka mo ha ba nna sebaka ba ba fa citizen sa South Africa ka ne ba ntse sebaka.
I get what Mandela would say. I get with South Africa like accommodate everyone. So why is it wrong if they want to be here and be permanent and be like South Africans? They be like these people are here to take away our jobs. Let's be honest. When it coming to us being South Africans, even el haritla modilon tsa Spain repeat modilon tsa mmereko like rageta. Unka se bitse mfana ka iso motsa hore tlo nthusa like tla nkolmakele ka montlong o ho nyatsa like o lebella like ka mokgwa o le a o lebellang ka teng a no re motho ke a meet a tse advantage ka seo so they wouldn't come and work ko ntlong ya ha motho a teng a o itsetsa. Let's be honest, South Africans, we do have pride. A kenya go botsa maka rena le pride
And pride are na hana go irisa ngwais.
a ona mo irisang ko teng a ona mo irisang ko teng. I don't wanna lie. Nka se bitse go botsa re bona ilane o le ngwana mo yena o le motho moholo a re tla tlo ntlhatsotsa koloi yo a nka tla o botsa mantswe mara a lebala gore o tlo mo patela tšhelete o like pride e o re na leng yona. It's not taking.
O tlo bodorwa monyatsa.
Yeah, just like now, I'm running a nanny business, like I'm an agent. Majority of the people who are applying get the outsiders, and yes, some of the majority I take those by long the documents. My South African, I'll tell like I'd advertise. They want everything. It's a mahala. Want everything hengata mahala. Then utwana le bona. Because I'm like, there are certain courses that you need to complete, which are for free online. You do those courses, you find hour. Tshwantse ke di retsa tsotlhe like o nyaka mmereko mara ha o nyake like ha o nyake go gain experience. Is that possible?
How possible totally bila.
And I really feel like we are failing ourselves, rena self. No matter how we try to blame other people or shift the blame, but le rena self re titebeleng. I don't wanna lie. Ma South African le rona self like ra tswafa, we are lazy and we are picky. Ra kgetha re na le pride. So these people yeah, they know poverty from high. Ona motho a nka ratang ho tloha hae a tle mo a tle lo dlala. Just like wena, like you might have to be like o tlohile hae wa tla maybe ka mo Pretoria or maybe utlwa le Mamelodi just because of onyaka Spani. Because of Spani. Ona motho a nka ratang ho tlohela family ya hae e sokola.
All right, Demo. But still, how many people who are well educated but still don't get job?
Exactly, Kahiso. And how many people who are well educated but still don't get jobs? Exactly. We are educated but still our miracle. We gonna blame them. A little bit like the colleges, di rekisa the course instead of palife the course. Instead when how we lo apply for a certain course, but lo butsa course when na nyako irang it but bona self they are selling the course too. But for batho ba ileng hore a ba fetsa le sekolo so wa bona really government a rona education system ya rena self it's corrupt. Let's the short cost
Le
ba
yona ya
di
re fi.
rekisang
Wa itse ne kwa ke bereka ne ke butsa HR ke mmutsa ke re na re o itse ka makala every time e le hira le re 3 years experience motho o kra ka experience le santse di leadership le santse selo eng mo company ya le ka re
and
motse se ka re
exactly
hape ka motse se hape wa bona ka mkho le nyakang 3 years experience motho o kra ka 3 years experience le sa mohiri gore a nne le yone experience maybe ya 1 year 6 months or ya mangwaga nyana fela.
and no there's no job opportunities. Job opportunities my internet is bad ne so please try to be patient with me. I'd say the job opportunities are the thing no hore kgone kra mmereko ke di connection. How's not connection you're not going to work. I don't wanna lie. How's not
Yeah,
the
right.
connections mmereko connections. I don't wanna lie and le bona self ba nyaka tšhelete ko bontsha gore le rena self we are corrupt. We are corrupt.
Yeah,
And
hape ba
vele he
bolontsha
sentse le re huh?
o lebelele batho itse maybe go di femeng nyana go di company ba khonontsha di post ne ba ntse di post motho a bereka go teng o le makhi ya hae o itse ka se o botse o tla no utlwa fela ka batho ba re yo o itse go kae na ba nyaka batho eng a ka se o botse
o botsa ke stranger motho a sa o itsetseng hence ke re like re complaina ka ma-foreigners but le rena self let's be honest a re ratane. And when coming to job guys re pick ra kgetha ha bereka spa re nyaka bo botlhe re ye spa go na le business tse e leng gore like this is started from scratch wang understand they need us to contribute in order gore e be di-business tse growang. But if re tlo lebelela gore bo botlhe re nyako bereka spa bo botlhe re nyako lebelela re nyako bereka shoprite just because of una le uniform, then we are not going anywhere, let's be honest. Ha ona mo re yang bo botlhe like oh no, the road ya rena, it's for us, we all want to be successful, but it doesn't mean in order for us to be successful tsela ya rena e tlo ba tsela e tshwanang. When they experience, they just mean how long you have certificates, yes. Or the grab yang certificates because wabona nke ba re ra le trainer pele. Then obvious how train you are, you know o grab certificate. So lilo tsa trainer like le hona self o kena ka di connections. So ho no tshwana. So bo botle le nyako ya spa. Awa. Bo botlhe re nyako ya spa bo botlhe re nyako ya shoprite re nyako bereka mmereko mmane bo botlhe, which is it's highly impossible.
and a no
Just
yo
like now
kgonagala
even
eo
le bona ba thomang like the brand tsa bona how ke ba kae ba ileng gore ba itse they are starting like they came up with their own brands ba supportiwa. No, they don't get like they don't get support from us. Ngono motho a ye a comment a ye Pep a ye Mr Price instead of us support local the brands tse leng gore like re dira rena local. No, they wouldn't do that. You're right. Is connection. I worked 5 different companies through connection. Wang understand. So no grab miracle need to get connections. So foreigners are coming here, they are taking away our jobs. There's nothing as such. Yes, because of ba painter ka brush and ya ba tshwanela re tlo ba painter ka brush, but let's be honest. Le rena self re corrupt. We are really corrupt. Yo. Guys, na network I am better because of it's bad. I hate how my network is. No, like guys are the connections. Let's be honest. So even if hey, how are you?
Yes, sir.
That's a little bit helpful. Yeah, mine is bad. Let me see. Happy I get one up. End up live. Guys, even if there are some people who come here but not get documents. They are here but not get documents. But the solution is for you guys to like a black person, another black person, whether it's from different countries. You guys should be the ones fighting the government, not fighting against each other. Because government they plan so it's yeah relax.
Olivia,
Okay?
wangkutwa chumi.
Okay, utlwa.
Yeah, waitsi ere ke itse hanyane ke busetsa ko morao hanyane chumi ne. Wa we gore sometimes corruption is corruption he o sa benefit when.
Wait.
Are you aware chumi?
Hey.
Like here ka butsa batho bo botle ka gore ba bantši ba kerile bya di license tsa bona chumi. You'll be surprised. And the system is created or rena batho ba bantsho re ska utlwana re ka zama utlwana, but somewhere somehow they'll divide and conquer.
Exactly. This is what I'm hey.
And then they'll make sure you'll hate another person or all us succeed. They'll make sure ba tsena. Like hoka level motho montsho nkare it's a curse to be a black person, nkare it's a curse. E level all over the world. More karen a black person o phela monate.
It's rare.
It's very rare. And sometimes ba re fa dilo tse re di shota. Yes.
Banal timing ya bona le hona.
Yeah, o boletse pila timing.
Timing ya bona.
Yes,
So
timing.
I don't understand.
Yeah, so
Hona
go
le
hloka fela hore re change mindset fela.
ba rena, like we are fighting each other instead of standing like together.
Unity. O bona if we
Mindset
can be united. E re ka thoba ka ho ba united ro ba sharp. Ra tlohela ho ba di neighbor. Ra ba bo makhelwane.
Ke ke re kasi alisa kanya. Ke bombe. Motho wa ko ntle o le kwa. Instead of re support ke makhelwana la jealous bana.
Exactly.
Re bana so jealous going. Even if re nga believe yes le rena self going anyway. To be honest, like when each and every day how tsamaya mo strateng o tsamaya ka ID.
Na.
Yeah.
How?
Because you for regular. Can't say if to do like it's there, they should just take them away. Like most system here it's crazy because I don't know passport though. We are but let's be honest.
Mara bothata wa itse bo create-wa ke eng? Bothata bo create-wa ke di-politics. Back then, these people they brought all the situation back into their country because bona irile ba tswa ba ya into the exile. They went to the camps and sit inside the camps for the country tsa bona. But ha ba batla go compromise freedom ya rona, knowing gore it was difficult for them gore ba tlalatsa. And then they let these people so that for these people when they come here, they can dilo tse ba di batlang, and then they should benefit out of these foreigners. So it brings the problem ya gore re end up re na le inflow ya batho ba ba le bangata ba sena le di-documents most of them. So I take it gore ke bone the cause.
Exactly. But we don't do it that way. My foreigners when they come here, they need to be they are there. They some of them I don't think they came like but while we're responsible for the boat to be there. They have been responsible from the beginning. I don't think they know what background now right. Background now right. When I look background, I can't hear myself. Well, yeah, cover like the sound background.
Okay.
Was it yours, Bobby?
Ke kopa go disconnect all like boe gape because go na le sound on the background so yang irritate.
Okay, no problem. So, okay, accept it. So, guys, I really feel her like letting herself like like even if we can blame other people, but honestly speaking, letting herself, we are corrupt. Our system is corrupt already. Hi, why don't you like me?
Sorry, how are you?
I'm doing good in yourself.
I'm cool, I'm cool.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from Ethiopia, but I'm living here around Limpopo.
Oh, no. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe you've heard me. Like I'm just trying to raise my opinion.
No,
I don't know.
I like your discussion because it is a right way and a good way.
Yeah.
I heard that you was even involving about the people who complain about foreigner and stuff.
Mm.
Even myself, yes, I'm a foreigner, but I'm running, as you know, spaza shops, ne?
Yeah.
The point, what I wanted to advise you guys, hold on.
You don't?
For example, sometimes we even, as Africans, we even complain about economics and economy and stuff. You know, like if we relax You will never beat an economy. You see, people who don't relax in life, they don't care about the economy. Are you aware of that?
Yeah. Because they
Because
have.
yes, they afford everything they need. You understand? Because they never relax in their life. So some of us who don't chase after money or okay, let me just finish up with this and then I'll continue.
Like, yeah, now online, when at this life, I created it for everyone. Everyone has their right to raise their opinions. Whether you're a foreigner, whether you're a South African, you have a right to raise your opinion. Because of Lena, sometimes I really feel my network is bad. Ish. Network is better. I really feel her kaofela ha rona. Kaofela ha thanks Khonzi, for sharing the life. But with my network, it's really disappointing. I really feel her as much as Lena on all the rights. Every one of us, honestly, we all want to be successful. You understand me? We all want to be successful, to all be successful. But if you guys are gonna fight each other like this, I don't think we are going on anywhere. Let's be honest. We are not going in. We should be fighting the government, not each other.
Yes, one is that. Secondly, what I'm saying, like for example, most of us, you know that we are doing a business of spazas and something like the marketing things. So they can complain about that. Now, most of our guys they don't know about farming. Are you aware of that? Actually, like us African foreigners. So now, if I started to farm, obviously I know I'm not complaining or blaming. I know they will start complaining, saying already we are taking a land and the stuff. But
Which
right
land
now,
are you even taking? Uh,
you understand?
mm.
Like, for example, if I start to do a farming and stuff, like I'm just saying, in case, I know they will complain. They will be saying, they are taking our land, they are taking our jobs as usually.
Yeah.
So,
But
as I
I
said,
want to tell you, I'm a South African myself, ne?
yes.
Huh? Huh?
And what did you say?
You can finish. It's okay.
No, I think the problem your
My
side.
conversation that we are having, honestly.
Okay, so what I'm like the point that I'm willing to say and advise, or we mustn't relax, even as South Africans. For example, if we are running spaza shops, you can start making our and supply for us. We will still support you guys. You understand? So like you mustn't think that you will start from top. You must try to start from the beginning. You can reach any level that you need to.
I will tell you something about me being a South African. I'll tell you something. South Africans, they are here complaining about you guys taking jobs, ne? But South Africans, you can make a local space. They don't even support each other. I don't wanna lie. If
Even
if they
okay
were
for that
coming up
point.
like if they
Okay,
were
let me tell
also
you something.
if they were
Try to do
also
something
uh
which is related, which can lead to sponsorship that they can support South Africans also. As I said, I give you an example. Like if you do an as a little company of making art that you can supply to
yeah.
sponsor shops. Obviously, we won't reject stocking from you them and selling in a store. Well, you understand? So that is an example.
Yeah.
You understand me? So, for example, right now,
South Africans, South Africans. I know me. I
some
know
of them are
myself. I'm a
trying. No,
South
some of them
African.
are trying. Like some of the smart people are doing such. They are delivering things to us, and we are buying, we are supporting, and we are not supporting well as we
Yeah.
want to support them. We are supporting as we are doing business in our own. You get me?
Mm. South Africans. Like the global, I'm gonna tell you, I'm a South African. I know. South Africans are lazy. They are lazy. I'm also
But
running a
that
nanny agent
laziness,
business, ne?
they are putting blame on
I'll
on
tell
other
you.
foreign people. That's the problem.
Exactly. I'll tell you something. Instead of blaming their government, I don't want to lie to you. I am a South African, but majority of the people who are applying for the job that I'm doing, it's people from Zimbabwe, see people from Malawi, not South Africans. If you tell a South African do this, they will tell you how they know. They'll tell you what they know. I don't want it. South Africans, some of them they are lazy. Majority of them they are
Yes.
lazy.
Even if you give them a job,
Lazy to
they
some of
won't
them
even
they're
work
even lazy
properly.
to study.
For example, like if I want to,
Hey.
another point, if I want to do some job with a South African people, first thing that they will think is
Yeah.
they don't think space to knock off or to just steal from me. They will chase after that point. You understand? Done.
Exactly.
Growing that business and get a salary and a monthly for the future. You understand me?
Yeah.
For
I don't
example,
know,
like if
guys.
they find a space of taking, like for example, if they find a chance of stealing 5,000 from me and then their salary is 10,000 in a month, they're going to steal that 5,000 and then they will be chased away from the work because of 5,000 and
Exactly.
their salary can be 10,000. You understand? So
Yeah.
that's a futureless living. You understand? That's why most of the people like actually like people from
Thanks a
outside
lot.
they don't love they don't like hiring South Africans
Exactly.
because they know end up they won't end well. That's the thing.
Yeah. I'll tell you something. South Africans, when coming to jobs also, they are very picky. I'll be honest, they are very picky. If one of them is working at ShopRite, they all want to go to ShopRite. So if it's like that, we are not going anywhere. Let's be honest. We can't be successful in one way, in one road, each and every one of us. Let's be honest.
But
Yes,
na
one
ke
is
ga menyana you should understand gore most
Huh?
ya batho ba bang ba influencwa ke the background ya bone. Others abana choice,
Exactly.
ba na le influence ya the community. Gore ba bona le nkate le bone ba na le something se ba se etsang, but most of them ha bana anything e ba kgona go inaganela independently gore bone ba batla eng. That's the problem.
yeah ke ona mara like if
Hey, because
motho
of
o ka thoma e nyane ka nyane ka lo tse le nyane. They understand?
hey,
Yes.
how na
So
gore a
like
nka ratla
askali kitimisa like lo tse le ntši le a tseba re le sa mathomong. They understand? Santse le kete le be patient for everything. Patience e reacha gole than chasing after something like you can't make it right now. Ali, like this is not an end of living. So you must start as you start your life. As you started your life, you understand? Because
Exactly.
earlier you wasn't growing like this. So everything is start bit by bit. The problem is that we want to be in a point when it is earlier time, which is unneeded.
But tell me something, ne? Ke kopa go botsa, ne? Why this Somalian or the Ethiopians ne can hire people from around?
They can.
Hire people from around, and they prefer to work alone.
Okay. Okay. You know the reason they hire the ones that come from the same place mostly. The reason by the beginning, because like we don't trust because immediately when we give a chance of a job, you relax first of all. Secondly, locally kitimisa oh utswa fela. Le understand? Ele kumana chance. Le ubayizisa the business than the salary that you get.
But do you think everyone o yalo a trusted in a way ya gore you don't even prefer to have someone from Kamogare and nete?
Mara
Ke
like,
bona ba traile ba bereka le batho ba moki le basadi le banyana. Some of them, most of the people who have worked with the South African people ba failed, like they failed with the business. They understand?
Why? The problem is gore sentle a le berekise di labor act tsa employment ka mo gare ga business, you running ka selona sentle, and there's a law sentle, whenever go nna le trust, go nna le dilo tsotlhe, you have to apply the law, go nna le bo dipampiri, go nna le everything a professional. So I believe
Yeah,
people
sure.
took advantage because of certain ways they operate on and on the other side, go na le this thing ya gore ka go ha mo trust, you cannot let her gore anne on the money side.
Okay, yeah.
No, let me respond that. We might say they are taking advantage of that, but who allowed them to take advantage of that? Is it not our government? Is it not our responsibility? It's not our government's responsibility to provide the background check. It's not their responsibility. We might blame them or they're using whatever, they don't follow the law act, but whose responsibility to make sure everything is going accordingly?
Yeah, this government. But now we're trying to push our government, but government is the same best deal. I would not understand this thing.
I'm saying. We should stop fighting each other. Instead, we should be fighting the government, not each other. Because if our government wasn't corrupt, I don't think we would be where we are now.
I think the problem happening batho ba itso. Before isa go government thing. Before isa go government thing, di shopo tse batho ba operate mo tsone. Di operate mo di jarateng tsa batho or di operate mo spacing se leng gore ba patela rent akere.
Exactly.
So if somebody is benefiting, hona dilo tse dingwe tsa di bonang a ka se di bulele. For one, don't get me wrong, my guy, ne?
Yeah, you are right.
Because so I want to make another point. And I want to make another point. Like, let's say now, kinna ko mo jarateng, hona le space, there's a garage, ne?
Yeah.
Rentisa this person space for a runner's spaza shop, ne?
Yeah.
That guy patela rente. And then that guy still usarobala ko mo shopo. Who's to blame? Like, who's to blame?
Landlord.
Exactly. But who are we saying anything about that? Our ready-mates, our landlord to krasaka or a master no krasaka, then it's not a problem. I just want to na. As long somebody's benefiting, I want a problem.
Beneficiary munyestende, and then take businessman ya.
Exactly. So let's say, for example, 3,000 let's say nanga kwedi, or mutolo samela mabupi or samela haditse.
Doesn't matter.
Problem etoma ona moha. Ene how garwa level we angari bulela that thing e hormara. Why basa ba ile space nyana or ba be le room nyana he go le site. And then
on a point, my brother, like according to the way Kibonang, like it's not actually right now. I think it's the upgrading and approving because right my side where we live, there's no reason, especially myself. I don't stay at the shop. Like the shop is my workplace. Then there's the way that I'm sleeping. You understand me?
Okay.
Do either in the same yard or I'm using somewhere else apart from the yard that I'm doing business. You understand me?
Yeah.
So that thing depends who are there. Who understand that now? Like most people and then some of the people that I see, they are no longer more people are staying and sleeping in the same place that they are doing business.
Is it?
Yes, actually, that happens in the township. Like, for example, Joburg side, because of the I think because of shortage of space.
And yes, people have they come here to start the business. If I'm a responsible citizen, if we are start a business in my yard, the documents how the sharp enough in order for you to run a business in my yard.
No, I say botata bumokai gape. Botata bumokai. I get why you go bula business for one of the locals, it becomes a problem. How bula business when a bula spaza fund? Mas pala utota baroko when do you have papers to operate? But how on ba renta ka muntu enengafana because there's a certain money epatelwang to the municipality as a bank.
Yes.
Ya bone ba le bangata. It makes it easy for bona go ba ka khona go ba rent a shop ebe ba nna inside the shop ebe ba sa deliver ka bona. That's the problem.
Yes. No way, my boss.
But little.
Yes.
Like,
I'm also saying if Rina, as the citizens, we were also responsible. No one sing yanko bona hore motho di pampiri tsa hae di tsakona. O sa lebelle tšhelete the fact ya hore o tlo mpatela rent and stuff just as a responsible citizen.
Yeah, mara ke nna go ngwe ya le ka maemo a hao a finance. E show sa ema pila. You'll just have to, you'll compromise like ibile
O tholela go fela go polate di dule mo di mo ga tafo.
like akitsi ke be bang it's like money if let's you control like if let's it's a take over.
E compromise di principle tsa ga.
Like yeah, how sa bona anything like ke la hore guys ke tla ifa ke mang 3,000 eo.
Wa bona re ka mo corruption yona e pulls through.
Exactly.
And then now the sad part how only on the ground. If you see corruption, it's not easy for when you go up. You should get someone who feel for this one on the power. But cause when you cannot be listened. That's the problem. So you end up saying and
I agree you can't boycott because every day. Slice of cheese. You know, man, how it goes. Like, small things. When a man say, achanyana, outsella achanya. Kausani, how to liwa. You can't voice because Kela Marna want to say at least achanyana, at least the rotonya no konongolotis.
Anyway, back then, how about then? They used to pay in advance, like Bakufa, a lump sum. Barago, and now we're gonna rent for 2 years. They give you something like 60,000, and then that 60,000 Mutafa on as contant.
Hey, me bra. Hey.
And you don't see along the way who don't tata body rent the meet body lights, already battle a monthly when while you getting that lump sum.
What let's about Zella on a play
Yes.
Let's about Zella on a play how because whenever know, let's say it's 60,000 on an around. This one had the Kentucky round. Like what's a Setuna Hanley Hennessy. Setuna Hanley Genia Gista. And 60,000 is not. Yeah, I say 60,000. Because in a household, another one. Maybe 4 people. Like, some municipalities around what? 3,000 to 4,000.
Yes.
Yeah, somewhere there. Yeah. So 60,000 it won't cover because of more. Yeah, but I got to see the calculations. Ba no robete.
Ba go kwetse matlo ka yone lump sum we.
Oh, well lump sum boo.
Correct. How sheba over going no. Ba go wena ba tla ba go calculate ba go wena agree you said rent ka monthly is this much. So this is how much we're gonna pay for 2 years.
Wow. I still remember when these guys came to when they started to take over the spaza business, it's Mokas. It was around early 2000s, like 2003, 4, somewhere there.
Yes.
I still remember when they came. And then when they came, they didn't have transport.
Yes.
There was not transport. So, neho kono ho jewa. Ralatla site ra ba rekisa dikoloi.
Yeah.
Then now they just rent the space. Okara rent how but the stock.
Ba istokela the logistics ke tsabo.
Exactly. So I wanna somewhere somehow that's when na karato bolela kere sometimes aratswa no ho mara sonsere bo we happen no. Ka or alihiri batho ba mo hae hore ba le berekele. Rather for logistics side, supportang batho ba di-trucks ba mo gae mo tiste le bona ba je something.
Yeah, don't have everything.
Like, yeah, don't have everything. Like this piece of the pie, I sharing kaofela.
Yes.
If we can do that, not isn't gun, but we don't fight. Like, even or no, but if Loira so, then it means see kuna resources selling. So let's say from Kukas. Then
And
moto
why
akolo.
yeah, gona no nyana mathata a iwane ne o awe gore sentle this thing ya gore bana ba je dintwena and then bana ba enda ba kula o ka kry gore this thing o spreadilo ke rona the South Africans, so that we should gore ba bang ba nne le this thing ya gore go nne le anger go sa nna le control over to deal with such situations.
Or a propaganda, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible. You know, this thing in politics, it's just then
So I'm Namela
some of the
panel.
things we just
Wait,
tend
Namela
a blind
panel.
eye, and it's true. Yes, Olivia.
You guys, I just keep hearing they must go home. You guys, you are not giving. They might say you should go home, but this is your home. You are not. As long as you have legal documents to be here, you are not going anywhere. This is your home. South Africa is for everyone. Yeah, naring go home. O kirapa letse ke school or something. Mo na huna le mo ilong hore o leka mo teng. And instead of being responsible, blaming the government, you guys want to point fingers. And let me tell you something, this thing of pointing fingers is not taking us anywhere.
And I get really who sees information is power, Olivia. Why get that? There are some nations. Last night Pampiri, Mara, just because country high there's war or there's fighting.
Yeah.
This thinking asalam or king by they call them refugees.
Yes.
They by the refugees like bana le matla or bakanna because of bachabile go bona go hona le ntwa abana choice.
And they were given opportunity ya go nna le di business a kere bana le this thing ya gore yes yes.
Yes.
Hence I keep on saying, ke mang ang kanya ko tloang hae, gole kwa atlemo mo South Africa ho dlala. You can't just yeah, na South Africa haya ke Limpopo. Marutula Limpopo wa tla Gauteng because of the opportunities.
Yes.
And I was the opportunity mo Gauteng wa itse.
The resources di fedile no.
Di fedile.
Uchila, ha o sana le ma. Sana le mai mo Gauteng ma. You ne?
If you remind the operator nga mo rona ka.
Because
And I ke mo site nya di mine ka mo Randfontein.
yeah.
Di mine di kwetse bongata ba tsona.
Ke go le busy ka sama.
I make up to you guys again.
Okay.
Kini ke problem ya like yo rongia ba drang ba foreigner can tell like other little complaints about legality and illegality can tell you like kini ba drang problem and then like when coming to the business
They'll say drugs. I know, but what people melody drugs. But in Turkey, eating when coming to drugs, only when I saw
complain about drugs. Actually, like but what buy about complain about like sponsor shops. You understand? So shop runners are most Ethiopians or Bangladesh. I'm talking about those people who run sponsor shops because another no so yes. And then I don't think Korean is drugs.
they would say Nigerians sell drugs, but in Turkey, when I decide to drug way reka, it's your decision.
Nigerians own sponsor shops because now like many way he going to complain against sponsor shops. Every business para sponsor shops if they complain about the business. So
Why do I? Okay.
they only involve drugs. You understand? But most of the people who run the sponsor shops, I don't see any wrong that they are doing. As you complain about sleeping the same place and they are selling food at the same place, you understand? That's the one point here you can complain and I can accept. So secondly, le complainant and then also they are taking business and stuff. So like including that, kini problem ya hona.
Wait, especially rona mo makeisheneng there's this thing ya gore wa bona gore o ouchi o sharp. Once you getting to know the neighborhood, o simla go nna le majitanyana mo kasi ba ba dulang ko wena kwa le ba ba tsuba ba bang ba end up ba ba skimile ha ba kwala dispaza bosigo ba tsena mo kasi ba tagwa ba etsang ba associate le batho ba etsang dilo tse di wrong. Ke yone e tshwanang le eo. Okay, yeah, mostly alone agree. And then one thing again, when you come to South Africa, you have your religion, which is your religion is different from us, from Yaro. But how kriya ona kriya ya nunyana wa tsuba wa nwa o lebetse all this thing we le monate wa country ya rona ya nunyana is forgetting gore is here ka mo sebetsi. So ke tlonyana tse dintseng yana.
Like on that point, like le rao re gara culture lena. So batho ba lena ba dia culture lena ga fela like your own culture. They are all doing the same thing as a culture. If
No.
So it's like that. Le rena kara le rena sir. Ona le batho ba different. You understand? It's not everyone is doing the way you belong, and then it's not everyone is not doing. Or it's not everyone I follow the culture of us. You understand?
All right, Mara, from your side, when I from side how from your nation,
Yes.
What are the things you must bring back as a change or or this thing indifferences if
That one ubima cause for example, if I take an example of United Kingdom, I'm sure they are favored like John. So United Kingdom is a place that I see really it is too united. You are from there, you are from here, you are from the same race and stuff. But there's no problem and there's no worries that happening. And there's no economy that they are complaining about. Because they don't complain. All of them, they don't rest. They work. You understand?
or Kokai, United why? Are you United guy?
Okay. I will be on a call for a little bit. Please. I'll request back, ne?
Okay. Wait, I come to pila papis are Kokai?
Are United into
Kingdom.
United Kingdom.
Last
Yes. And most countries are thinking racist.
Exactly. It's something they don't show on the news. Like it's
Yes.
2 months back. Muna, muna. That is why I get sometimes the information is power.
Yes.
Never ba di shop ba di koloi ba abatsa my demands they are still in their jobs.
Yes. When you look at these people, how tena go Saudi Arabia. Go Saudi Arabia, ba batla go itse nationality ya gago ke eng. If you say you are a Nigerian, how dumelwe or a Northern Africa, or from Northern Africa.
Yes,
How tsene ka yona.
Baba it's already shoot ya bona sucks.
Yes.
And then
So,
there's
and
by
that-
losing everything.
Everything. Rona ka mona re too lenient. We allow them to live with them, and then at the end of the day, they become bigger than us.
Exactly.
Ke one mathata a bone ao. In a way, ya go ba re felela aba fetsa ba nna comfortable ba re bolela gore we are lazy, we are stupid. They feed us. We can't even re tle ka di planets tsa survival.
Agere bona they can risk me, bro.
Yeah.
They can risk and then o mitsi byang wena. Batho ba le akatla mo a hira mo a senya mo a chifta a ya go ngwa a senya chifta a felletsa le go mo rena ka mo banna ka mo Pretoria ka mo ba re keng pleke mo Sunny Side o mo kraka
Ay, ndo ka sika mo krae.
o mo kraka
Yeah. Na ke matsapa bona.
documented undocumented Guy. And it's funny. Wait, there is why the stop at this thing before blame government. Look at our sisters. Look at our sisters.
Yes.
Look at our sisters. Look at our sisters. Like, we don't want to talk about it. Look at our sisters. We don't have kids with foreigners. They won't even date us. They won't even dare.
Yes. But our sisters Baba Matela because of what Baba Tachelete.
Me para robo malome yabo samuja. More bana ba tlhotse plat. No, I ke ba bolele hampe mara wa tlhalohanya before ka go government.
That's reality.
It's just reality, but nobody's want to talk about it.
Yes. So it goes back more lazy because of our sisters.
Exactly.
The lost one. Where are we going at that?
Yeah, Mara, there's a lot. Wait, I think sometimes change.
We expect them to. Yeah. The morals di re palletse, di morals. Re di compromise ka di lifestyle di morals. Yeah.
Kakatsa rena a di nyako bereka a re beng honest le no batla botsa gore boyfriend should provide mpotsa gore o le ngwana sekolo boyfriend should provide o le ngwana sekolo like wait king awa exactly. Exactly.
And they're dangerous, eh? Reborn.
And even when they say Nigerians they come here to South Africa they take our girlfriends tsa lona di rata dilo. No, they don't come here and take away your girlfriends. Your girlfriend has a right to say just exactly. And now I believe in I believe in working. One understand. I believe in being independent, not depending on anyone, not my family. Mama ka unghudisitse hang kolote selo. Boyfriend taka he's in a relationship because of he wants a partner. Yena self hang kolote selo. Ar kolotani selo. If it has to be us building, it has to be us building together. Wang understand that not as if unkolota something. I just I'm not disabled. I'm able to use my mind to come up with ideas, and in order to fulfill all that, I need to use my brains. I can't be depending on a man. Liana self on all the responsibilities are high. Wang understand that. Even if little hole dia bereka, no.
But wa ikutlwa wena sentle ka tlhaloganya ya gago, you are different from the rest.
Exactly. If you want to be in a relationship, or come have a relationship because of you want to build something with someone, not because of they should work.
For example,
yes, it's your responsibility. Let me tell you,
my brother.
Ale tshwane, Olivia.
Udra. You tell her it's my responsibility to provide as a man, but it's also her responsibility to meet you halfway. One understand?
There's no problem like it provide is from men's side. I see problem. Okay, why? Like if I may ask you guys, why when coming to the democracy? Isn't it a democracy, men and women? Isn't it equal here in South Africa?
Accept that happen. Request that happen. Or not request that happen. There was someone requesting.
Or
you were saying, sorry.
For example, Isaiah mo point in here provide from men's side. Isn't it democracy?
It is.
Okay, fine. So,
and I repeat like a Bible, like no reply,
we are not living as a Bible says anymore. Are you guys aware of that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, if we are not living as Bible says, re-equalize each democracy, a male, a female. So, meaning the provide must be from both sides as we equalized democracy. You understand? So, some other side, rinyago pila gaga Bible. Some other side, repilaga as in our own rules. You understand? That's why it will never balance. That's why it is also...
I don't like they're saying you guys you come here and take away their girlfriends. Do you take away their girlfriends? Or their girlfriends are the ones coming to you because of they think you can be able to provide for them?
So accepting them.
Hello.
We're not walking, eh? Oh.
I don't like a few before you watch
when you guys approach girls, you approach girls by over type. Lena, well, it's not the type when coming to women. Why don't you be able to tell us
type?
For example, if
inoffensive, yeah.
We can't do anything, and then you can't do anything if we go like that. We won't argue on a nothing. Do you understand? So if you discuss something that have a point, you discuss.
Hey, Nosy.
Making noise. You understand?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. You?
I'm good. Yeah, you have. Yeah, the girl would say something. Welcome to the life. You are like feel free to raise your opinion. You understand me? Feel free. And just because of we are raising our opinions, it doesn't mean we're right here. Nobody's perfect. We are just here to learn and to make each other grow. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if you wanna talk about something. Just feel free. Open up. Just raise your opinion.
Just talk. I will come through.
Okay.
So now,
I've realized something. Okay.
Let me tell you, my brother. Like you cannot say, "Oh man, who are you?" and the stuff. I'm not in a point of offensive. You understand? We are discussing something that can teach other people. You understand? If it's not, if you are like you are too personal. No, we are not there. You understand me? So you cannot ask me, who are you? Offensive, this and that, this and that. No. Calm down, my brother.
but no, mara le kwa wait mo nthoneng eo ne re bua ka ntho ya eng usually they choose us due to the status sa rona, financial status sa rona. Nna go bolela yanong nyana ke setse ke na le this mentality wa gore for now I've struggled to have a girlfriend e ke kgonang go phela le yone, re starte something, re plan life together.
Sharp.
With that
Yeah.
Let me
Yes.
answer you. Né? Wabana these days, né?
Yes.
Wabana limun nasi wanyana fela. For example, luena o garaba khotse bao, né? Orata muto khotsa obali goloye oba mukhotsa os asobali goloye oba asobali chelede. Wena umun nagbala ka wanyana. If as you are a man. No, like kinyako mucha lewena is not on us. Even you like arali no nale batu bali chelede unale balwela. Understand? Like arabona, obviously they will see better place, my brother. Even for yourself, you cannot hang out with someone who doesn't have money. Lewena unyako tamale mutu obali di lo kono ba safe side, my brother. So gara batu ba kan asibona fe le gara lena gibolela ka ba khotse ba gara ba khotse ba o. Like utele batu ba bali spaza. As you are a man, I give offensive or I can ruin. You understand?
Yes.
I'm not you would like my answer is something a lesson to you. You understand? So now we like before you complain about a woman, leban na barata batu ba le dilo. You understand? Like nina gara lena.
Why want a mentality alena? That's why they go for them. It's on both sides.
Literally jumpile moma batu ba kante batu ba ranando chabona obviously ba dia lo chabona on their way, so they see they have a good line, that's why they go to them, and then I see more batu ba kante fela likarale na batu South Africa. Obviously women love people who have things banali kolwe, not mama kula fela. Joseph, my name is Joseph. Yes, that's really. Yes. Okay. Cut off asagir. Ki basimana baba guy like uchere like jolali your ex-girlfriend or your girlfriend that you are dating right now. Ujocheli basimana baba guy mo not ya baba bantu bakande. So why when ufufa mo batu bakande dan wa asa comment ka batu balena.
Welcome, Rito. You're welcome.
Some they come, some of them yes, that's the point. Now let me also. All right. Okay.
You're welcome, Rito.
Yes, I know.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for welcoming me.
Oh, welcome, Malume.
Feel free.
And how are the guys?
I'm good.
Good, and you?
Guys, we welcome each other, get more life in, so that everyone can open up. We have guests who will be joining. How about we welcome each other?
Welcome, my brothers and sisters.
Sure. Ja, nee, kuuteletse braga, kuuteletse.
Yes, I'm there. Yeah. Yes, I know that place. Okay, fine. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can I answer for all those questions? Fine. First of all, you see the most of women, the Indian women that you see. Actually, I'm not Indian. I'm an original Ethiopian person, but it's okay. Most of the women that you see is there. They come to their husbands. One. Even us, you see, us as Ethiopians, we don't find those girls right there. Are you aware of that? And we don't get them because they have their own husbands. They come after their husbands. We don't get them, even us. One is that. Secondly, like there's no community, no, there's no Indian community that they will complain about you are dating with the Indian girl or something. And then secondly, if there was a Indian girls living in Iran, if there was there, yeah, there you will see the balance. One is that. Secondly, you see a foreign people to date. There's also a judgment, my brother. Like even you girls, some of them they are afraid of this judgment. Even you see, we judge each other when our people date beloved South African people, we judge. When South African girls date our people, you judge. Are you aware of that?
But also South African girls, they do date people from outside. So this thing is 50-50.
50-50, but the
Let's be
problem is
honest.
most of the people, they judge. Like when I say we, I just include because like I don't want to put a people aside. You understand? I include myself. So obviously, okay, if there's a foreign person dating South African girl, there's no people who judge them. Am I judge? More dulang, more lipilahon.
But judge.
No, I
It's
think
judgment.
I think maybe there
There's
is.
judgment. There's a lot of judgment. That's why people they don't get married each other because of that. So even if they date, most of the people they hide and they do things because of they are afraid of that judgment. You understand?
And South African men, they don't want to date people from outside. They're picky. Let's be honest. You guys are picky.
Yeah.
Why is it that? Why are you guys picky?
Let me interfere there. How are you guys?
We are fine.
Such an interesting topic. Okay, I'm saying there will be the judgment between. Okay, number one, we as South Africans, if maybe you are quite familiar with South Africans, Olivia, we've got cultures. We've got different cultures. First of all,
Yeah.
so if I marry a person who is from outside, there are rituals that needs to be performed, like your lobola, yabona, and going to end up your lobola a payment, because of with our culture. Remember, you cannot just pay out the money cash. If they charge you to pay 10,000 and you pay 10,000, even if you've got it cash, they won't accept it. You can maybe pay 5,000 and then come the next round and finish up your payment of 10,000. And you need to perform some rituals. So if you get interested, or maybe you want to marry someone from outside, so what we looking at is also the costs as well. Number one, let's say maybe I'm dating a lady from Ethiopia. How many times am I gonna go to Ethiopia doing all those things? And
But
how am I
remember,
going? How the problem that we have is that how are we gonna adopt the culture of Ethiopians? Because of most of the time, remember, you met this guy or you met this lady here in South Africa, and he came to South Africa for survival. So when am I gonna go to Ethiopia to go and learn the culture, whereas in Ethiopia the situation is not favorable?
honey, I saw her like when you guys get married, a woman has to leave her family in order to be submissive to his husband and bear him kids. Is it not how it works?
Yeah, no, it works that way. He must bear kids for me as well because of she will be married to me anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
what I'm saying
by
is
your
that
side, it
what
can
I'm
be
saying
okay.
is
That's what you are thinking by your side. You understand? So everybody they have a program in their life. You understand? So that's the way you are programming your life. You understand? So, for example, if I may ask you on a point, uh, how many women that you can see they are married? You understand? If like when you meet a person or when you are in a relationship, like you don't meet by the name of marrying only. The marriage come after the two people's love, isn't it?
yeah.
Hey, it's
So
between two people.
yes, so like it's not like everyone you meet you are going to marry, or you meet everyone by the name of a marriage. You understand?
Mm.
Hey.
So you start everything. A love will lead to the stage, and you don't even start a love or relationship, and then now you are talking
No,
about the
but you guys, maybe just to rectify that, my brother. The guys from outside, I've seen that happening several times and in different locations. Guys from outside, our what we call our African brothers, when they come to South Africa, some of them they are not allowed to be in the country because of their paperwork is not okay. When they come here, they will push for business, and which we don't have a problem with their businesses. But when they come to marriage, when they know that things now are getting bad for them, or maybe they want to gain
I
a
know you're feel free to
residentship,
join. Feel free to request.
they want a resident ship, then they will go and look for a South African and get married to a South African. Then once he got that marital status, then he's away from the lady. There are so
okay.
many. There are so
But
So
let's
many.
be
Even
honest.
even
Okay,
even
those
let
are
let
happening
now
in a
let me
very
finish. Let me finish. And
okay.
then even if maybe some are not approaching our sisters, they go and buy IDs that were lost by their owner, and they do whatever the fraud that they are doing only for the residentship. You understand? So
okay.
most of these guys who are from outside, when they marry for reason. They don't marry. They marry for a benefit, not for the sake of love. Because of after marrying, they are gone, and our sisters are left complaining. I don't see this person. I don't see his whereabouts. Like they become untraceable.
But
Yeah,
let me
that's
tell you something, guys. The majority of the things that I've seen, most
Hmm.
of them they agreed on money. Let's be honest. Most of them they agreed on money. Now I'll tell
yes,
you
that's
something
a
from
business
home.
deal between her and him.
Yeah, they agreed on a business.
Yes, that's a
That's it.
business deal, my brother. Like that, yeah, we have seen them more, yeah, few or
In
most.
business,
We have seen them.
and they are
But
both
you
wrong.
cannot
Like a South African lady is wrong as much as Liana Muto Owako and outsiders. They are both wrong because of whatever. It has to be the man being arrested because of, hey, you didn't pay this woman, but she got married to you and you got your ID here. That woman also allowed corruption herself. Because how would you want to like without corruption away down yourself and be like somebody else did this, somebody else did that? No, self corrupt. You
Yeah,
became
but
no.
corrupt
now,
by
but
accepting
now,
to marry Mutu or in the name of money.
yeah, but now remember one thing again, Olivia. Uh, it might be in the name of love. I mean, of money, but some never even got money, like the way you are saying it. Some never got even into negotiations about the deal or anything. It just happened that he lost an ID, and then someone bought her ID, and then he took it to Home Affairs through his connections or whatever, and then the lady simultaneously now she's married to someone that she doesn't know or even met before. You understand? It's not one-sided. It's not only because of the money. Some are some got married without being aware that they are married.
And this thing yeah, the idea is so dangerous. Ne? There's people back by eating. Can like shelter is attached to somebody she doesn't know.
You see,
Package half of package it goes to this person. How much itself?
you see how dangerous. And these things, I'm telling you, my brother, Linda, there's a place that I know, and that place we've been reporting it. We've been reporting it like many times, but our government is doing nothing. That place,
Government is corrupt, guys.
they buy passports, they buy IDs. You
No,
understand?
like when coming to
And
when coming to those
the
corruptions,
rush. The rush is too much. Like it's a very busy, very.
Yeah, they making money there.
And
yes,
and what surprises me, there are like there's no too much of women there. It's only men.
Men, yeah.
Let me correct you on that line. For example, about those are corruptions and the fraud. But how many women?
So this person forced to divorce, but now I divorce. Oh, divorce that person young cause guy.
Because of divorce, I carry it on a marriage proca. When you go to home affairs, you come with your witnesses, and then from there, la sign la nyala, whether communal or in community of property or traditionally, depending on your agreement. It's the same with divorce. How do divorce? You still need the person owning your thing so that you attach your signature, Lena attach a signature to say now we are divorced. So if a person is nowhere to be found or nowhere to be seen, but what about most of them how but it's as well? You see, so that is why like most of the time, we don't. I don't encourage. Let me tell you something. I've got a sister-in-law. My sister-in-law, she got married to a guy from Zambia. They're living very well, and the sister-in-law, she usually goes to Zambia to visit her mother-in-law. That was before her mother-in-law passed away. So I don't have a problem. I was also a part of Lobola negotiations, but the way things were done, they were never done properly because of the parents. The parents of the guy were not there. Number one. Number two, sisters were not there. You know who were there? Only friends who were here in South Africa, who played as if they are their family. And we only find out that later on, after maybe 2 years, that those people were not their family. They were people whom they met here in South Africa, and then they started living together as people who are from outside, not even from Zambia, but from other countries. But because of they were living in the same complex, they were asked to go and represent the guy as a family. You understand? You see, even there is no fairness because of should anything happen. Remember when you do things culturally, if let's say your marriage doesn't go well, you don't just separate. There are elders involved as well who should try and resolve whatever the challenge or the problem that might be. So if that situation arises and the guys who were representing the guy as their family, they are nowhere to be found. So in that regard, who's gonna come and resolve that? Because of other families as well, they want people who came to negotiate for the lobola to come and be part of the team who will be resolving the very same problem of the same people. So if they are not there, and you say maybe the uncle passed away, and then the other one we don't, it becomes difficult for them to understand. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
even the guys from outside, they are not doing. They might marry properly in the right way, Mara. They are not doing things properly. They are not calling their real families to come and represent them.
Hey, but it's a problem, ne?
A
Maybe
very
because
big
they are far, guys. I can family tsa bona di kgole.
They are very far. But now, remember one thing, when I was Olivia. I'm not being judgmental, but what I see is that Basadi, the problem of Basadi, lerata chelete, you after money too much. Even if you are independent or you can sustain yourself, you are okay financially, but you still need another.
Janet.
You still need money from another man,
There's a
and
point that I
you
wanted
end
to
up
talk,
falling
but
in love with these people because of money. Not to say you love him. No. Remember, there's
Okay, so
in
you can also blame, as much as you guys are blaming them, you should also blame us as women, because black South African women, why lie easy, we love money.
yes,
Kana lona the way le ratang tšhelete ka teng. The way le ratang
no,
tšhelete ka teng le kgona gore o nyalwe ke motho o tswang ko ntle a re ko wena ke doctor o bereka o na le profession a ba re ko wena leave your job, quit your job, I'll work for you. O bo e tlogela o dula o batla go nna housewife o na le profession e leng ya gago the way o ratang tšhelete ka teng so that o drive fela Lamborghini o nnoye ko yes.
like if there's a point that I wanted to talk, but I was busy and then I closed the mic.
Okay.
About marriage and nyalana fecha that they divorce or they just use ID or they did a restaurant, and then for that restaurant they make a marriage what and stuff. I heard that he was complaining. I wanted to answer and then I just closed my. So about that about marriage and the certificate, yeah, marriage. You see, like some of the things, this is kind of a scam. You understand? So it's not only outside people are doing that. Some of the women, they get married to the men to just win what they have. You understand? In South African, I'm not talking about. For proper, yeah, you get the point. So that thing is not something that happening between outside people and the South African people only. When coming to the certificate of marriage, you understand? After that, a woman get ask for divorce after they get married. They know that they will be sharing half of the property. So it's not only we blame outside people only because they are getting married and then from that they divorce because they win citizenship. You understand?
yeah. Look, but understand one thing, my brother. I think that what you are saying, marriage, we can call a marriage a scam because of let me tell you something. Maybe you don't know, maybe you know it. When it comes to women, they don't have love. Do you agree with me? Men, women. Wait, my sister, you'll
Women.
come in. You'll come in. Women don't love. Women don't love men. They love what women does for them. Do you get my point?
Yes.
They don't come to us. They don't come to us. They don't come to us and propose us. We go to them and propose them to tell them that we love them.
Yes.
And what happens around is that she
Smash
wants
join,
to
Nadu. Can
she
you
wants
please
to see you that do you mean exactly what you are saying when you say you love her? And by showing up that you love her, that means you have to spend some money for her. You must be able to buy her toiletry. You must be able to give her shelter. You should clothe her. Quite a list of things that you should cover for her. that's when she will start realizing that you love her, not her loving you. You understand?
Meaning we are buying love. Rareka, I would say. We are buying.
Everywhere, everywhere.
Yeah,
Even
so
in your
we buy
even
the
in your
aspect
country,
of
even in your country, you buy love.
yes, but even do more or less, you understand. Agree, it can be a little bit different, and then it can be the same, you understand. But and then
Yeah, we rareka, but now
Hi.
the
Welcome,
question,
Smash. Welcome. You're
Thanks.
welcome.
the
Thanks.
question here,
Welcome, Cecil.
I don't like is that South African women, they get involved into marriage with our African brothers because of money. If there is no money, if you are you get married to a South African woman and there is no money,
Guys, can I ask
it's not gonna be
something?
nice.
Can I ask something? Do
Yeah.
you guys understand what the word marketing means? Let's just start there in a business.
Marketing,
Yeah. Okay.
yes.
Mrito, I don't like you. Met me and Papisi, Luena Olivia. Right. You are driving now. Let me say you are in a taxi, right?
Okay.
You see a big billboard and it's hot. It's very hot. You see a big billboard with Coca-Cola on it. And then the Coca-Cola is icy cold. It's very cold. Ne?
Yes.
Trust you me, if you are thirsty and hot, that's the first thing that's going to come to your mind to say, once you get off the taxi, you're going to look for a spaza shop or you're going to look for a shop right or a BP garage where you're going to get that cold Coke so that it cools your body down. Am I wrong?
No.
right.
I'm right. So now, women do not get attracted by something that's not self-marketing. When we meet you guys, you pretend as if you have money and you're going to do everything for us. That is why we follow
Never.
you. So how is it our fault that when you people want to be seen as people that have money and then you give us that impression and when we want money, you tell us that we love money? What is that?
No. Let's correct that one, sister.
How so? Please tell me how so.
It's not as men. It's not as men.
Rito,
No,
can we just
Basadi-
debate on something? I get you've said your point. I want to say my point now. Don't say it's not you, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what foreign men do. Go to a club right now. As a woman, I can travel to Sentinel right now, go to the most expensive club with only 100 rand in my purse. And I know I'm going to come out with a man. A man who stays in Santen that's going to take me to his place, buy me expensive drink, and tomorrow he's going to give me money to come back to Pretoria, to take a how train back to Pretoria. You understand what I'm saying? Because Mina, I'm there, minding my own business, wearing my short skirt, and I'm looking beautiful. Just because you want to be with me, when are you gonna lure me into your table and buy me drinks? And then in an expensive club, don't you think that I'm gonna think that you have money? Number one.
I mean,
Whoa. Number two, you're driving a car that you still own. Oh, at FNB Bank or Standard Bank, that is worth millions, which is a C65. You understand what I'm saying? A Benz. And then you are staying in an estate. Let's just count all those things. Right?
Yeah, you see.
Are you telling me? I'm not done.
Okay.
Are you telling me? Are you telling me that if I met me, who stays in an RDP house, that is going to tell me that he loves me while I was with you last night with all these leverage things? Do you think I'm going to go for met me? Huh? Seriously?
I'm
not gonna go for met me. So you guys need to understand that when you advertise yourself in a very wrong way and then we go for you, then tomorrow don't label us like gold diggers because you brought the gold to us, although it wasn't gold, but it was shiny. So when we get to your lives, you're gonna come and tell me that you don't have money. Huh?
Yeah. Okay.
But even you, man, you do slay. Men slay, and you know that you slay. And then you want to pull these people into your lives. The next thing you know, you want to tell them that they love money. Huh? Is that fair?
I think maybe that's how you thought of it.
Have love. If I'm not wrong.
But whether the guy is South African or not, when they come to us, they give us an impression that they can afford our lifestyles. That's why we hurry to go and marry them. You understand what I'm saying? Even you, South African men, some of you come to us and then you want to flash all those things. You are wearing an Armani t-shirt. You are wearing expensive shoes. You want to come to me in a club and then you're going to show me this leverage life. When you're supposed to take care of me, you tell me that I love money. Well, that's not fair.
No.
No, we do have love. Let me tell you what
Aye.
love is, Matt. Matt, let me tell you what love is. Love is all this tolerance that women have tolerated from your great grandfathers when they had nothing, and took our grandmothers from their homes and said to their families that we want to make a wife out of them. And then they decided to marry them, and they had all this tolerance for them until now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Women, we love more than you guys because we give birth and we understand what a human being is. We understand. But these days, it's not fair for you to put gender into things that women don't love. Even men, they do take advantage of women and take
No,
everything that belongs to
no.
them. Why should we put gender when it comes to promiscuity and cheating? Why?
Smash,
Because that's where we
smash.
go wrong. Because me
Yes,
as a
smash.
woman, I'm going to fight for women.
Smash. Whatever that you are fighting for, what I'm saying, what I'm quoting that women don't love, it's also in the Bible. Are you a Christian, or are you
I'm
a
an
Christian, or
atheist.
maybe a believer,
I'm an atheist.
yeah? But in the whatever that I'm quoting, women don't have love. They don't love. Abarati basadi, basadi baratiwa. Banale exactly. Understand?
No, guys.
And a man, a woman will only be submissive to a man once he start realizing that this man, she's important. I mean, he is important in her life
So
because
whatever you're
of
saying, you are based on which stats? Because now we have single mothers as we speak right now. We have men who have more than 3 wives. So on which basis are you speaking on?
no. I'm saying men,
You know,
men,
you know what,
men.
you know
A
what,
man,
let us
sister, a
listen,
man who's got 3 wives,
sister.
a man who's got 3 wives is the man who went to those 3 wives to go and tell them that he loved them, not women coming to him telling him that they love him. Do you understand what I'm saying?
But my question is, you are talking based on which stats? I just want to know, where do you get your
Nagere,
statistics? How many women do you know of that took advantage of rich men? Can they be more than 5 that you know of, that you personally know of?
yes.
Mrito, you are not telling
But
the truth, my brother.
no, sister. What I've seen is that now what I've experienced. Let me say this, my sister. Now I'm in a marriage for 24 years this year. I'm in a marriage for 24
And then,
years, and you know, as we grow and meeting our peers, you know, sometimes there will be a topic that will be discussed, or maybe debated or whatever. But in most cases, women don't love us, but they love what we are doing for them.
and I guess
What?
that's the reason why you've been married for 24 years. Mrito, you are contradicting yourself.
No,
You are
no.
contradicting yourself.
I'm not complaining about my marriage. I'm saying my
Then
friend
why are you talking based on something that you've never went through?
no,
Why?
Mara, it's reality. It's reality. It's happening. I
Reality
mean,
for who? Because you haven't faced that reality.
no,
You
don't,
haven't.
no, Mamela, sister. If bar tell me something, a very simple question. If you hear that there is an accident that happened, maybe next to where you living, next to where you are living, next to
Yeah.
the robots or next to the shopping complex, aren't you gonna
Yeah.
talk about it?
If I haven't seen it, why would I talk about it?
But okay, you see, people will not the same. But something that happened, which is reality. People
Can
they
you
talk
just give me
about
5 minutes? You can
people they
continue
talk
talking. I
listen,
can hear.
people they talk about the disasters that are happening in KwaZulu Natal, but they were never there. People are talking about the snow that rained in Kempton Park, but they were not there. But it's reality. It is reality. People are talking about that. If ever maybe you talk about things that you know personally only, then I mean I don't understand in which world are you living in, because of for
Just
you
like
to
now, we are saying foreigners are coming here and taking our jobs. Mara, when you're working, which job is she taking away from you because of when our work?
no, now I'm not saying I'm not saying I don't complain about a foreigner or for a foreigner
I'm
to be
also
in this
just
country.
giving an
No.
example. I'm just giving an example. Yeah, you don't have to go through experience. Just say I was in that situation. No, it doesn't have to be but it has to be you learning from that situation. One understand?
Yes, I agree. Into thing when my sister is that when things are happening, what do in this world?
Olivia, that is why.
Tse dingwe wa di bona mara what nna ntho e ke zamang go e bua ke gore dintho tse le goreng di etsagala ko bathong ba bangwe it's reality because of they talk about them gore ha e etsagale ko mothong o mongwe ntho eo e etsagala ko yena. Understand?
That is why ke re batho ba ile reng ba ire hetseng ntho ba khona tlala letso la hao na ba tsebang personally.
Exactly,
I
sister.
bet not because you've read or you've watched somewhere where someone told you about it.
Ke na le batho ba bangata ba ile goreng ke a ba tseba sister and I'm not talking of batho ba ile goreng ba phela kgole le nna they're very close to me ke batho ba ile goreng some of them ke gola le bona ba bang ke kena le bona kereke wa bona and there's a lot ke batho ba bua ha o kopana le batho a le bui topic e one o mo le mongwe o fila go bua se le mo mafatlheng a gagwe or maybe something a fila gore a ka batla go e share le batho.
I don't like you. Do you want to say something before I say something?
I wanted to say something now. Like for example, most of the time, you know, like if someone complains, it is a part of failing in he or in she lives. You understand? So, for example, in the beginning of did you ever see some rich people they complain about economy, like people who have things? They don't complain because they can afford.
No.
You understand? For example, if someone is buying something that can cost a t-shirt that can cost 25,000, you understand? He will never complain about economy. One is that's the example. Meaning he can afford. He goes with that economy. Either it become expensive or it become cheap. He don't care because he's fighting to win the economy. You understand? Like you see the economy, like sometimes when things get expensive, we complain about, hey, this economy. So as there's an economy, you must also try to be a winner in a competition of economy and you. If you just relax and then you just blame on prices and economies, you'll never win life. I'm telling you. One is that I'm giving you as a
exactly.
You understand? So the ones that can't afford even a 30 rand or 50 rand t-shirt, you will be always complaining about the economy because about try. You understand? So as a complaining of foreign people are taking a job away and stuff, people who fight for their living, you will never find them that they are complaining about foreigners are taking a job. The ones who like the busy you understand? So the ones that they are complaining about foreigners are taking job and stuff. In a point of they are taking a job. That loud, you understand? But the ones that they are fighting to live, you will never find them.
You'll never hear them complaining. Are being honest?
They are busy with their thing to win the economy, Joe. They cannot to just waste time. You see, like if they find an strike and stuff, they get angry because they're not in. They don't have to be loser in when coming to the competition of economy. You understand? So
I
want to on.
Can I get a remote economy? Yes, can I get a remote economy? I blame money into an but blame money foreigners. Yes, it's a fact. Yes, the foreigners because you go into certain companies. Di patela di le sharp di le yanya. Khona nunyang they settle to hire batho ba patelwang tšhelete ko tlase especially the foreigners because they settle to get solanga a bereka a na le tšhelete go reka dijo a kgona go romela tšhelete ko gae. So batho ba ntseng yalo ke bone ba etsang gore di-company di end up di patela batho less and if you are a South African yale ya reject the South Africa.
Just to add on that, my brother.
So the point ke yone e etsang gore re feel gore yes.
Just to add on your point, my brother. Listen, we're not politics, but now what we are going to, like what we are saying, it's like kind of in the politics. Look, now I'm into a business world. Understand? And when you go to a foreign
Now,
country,
please follow me back and request.
when you go to a foreign country, ne? Let's say maybe you go to, let's not go far. Let's just go straight to the point. I don't like you. Where are you coming from? Where's your country?
I'm from Ethiopia.
From Ethiopia.
Yes.
And I just want you to be honest and fair with us here on the panel. Can I go from here in South Africa and go to Ethiopia and go and set up a business in Ethiopia without having right paperwork? Yeah.
You cannot.
You cannot. Okay, that's number one. Number two, what is the rule of your country if I've got an interest in your country to come and do the business? What is the rule of your country for me to come and set up a formal business in your country? Which steps should I follow?
The rule of the country.
The rule of the country. Yes. So now, before I can go further, I'm just coming to I'm trying to answer the question here of saying these people are coming here in our country to come and take our jobs. Number one, let's start off the buildings, the people who are building. Yes. Most of them they are foreigners. They are from Maputo. They are from Maputo. They are from Zambia. They are from Lesotho. And you check, these people, when they charge, they don't charge like South Africans. Okay. They charge less money so that they could have money to survive. Okay. Or maybe they charge less so that they can win that job. You understand?
Okay. That's a competition. Yes.
And then if ever I go to, like, you come,
his network is poor.
And know that Mr. So from this country is in this country for this reason, and in this country we said the law of this country says we need scarce skills that we don't have here in South Africa. Those are the people or the kind of business people that they will be allowed to come and set up a reputable business. You understand? These ones of plumbings and electrical
An idiot is calling.
Can you please try to mute?
An idiot is calling.
Cutting grasses.
An idiot
building,
is calling.
Those are projects.
An idiot is calling.
What's happening?
An idiot is calling. An idiot.
What is happening?
Can you mute? Thank you.
Sorry?
No, you can continue, my guy. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, you were saying you can continue.
Yeah, so you see, like those things, that is why you find that people, they say, these guys, they are here to come and take our jobs because of now they settle for less payment or less amount from whoever who pays them, their bosses or whatever. And now, remember, South Africans are used to South African rent value. You understand?
Yeah.
Because of the lifestyle that they are living, the responsibilities that they are having. There's two different. guys from outside, when they come here in South Africa, they don't come with their wives. They come alone. Okay? And we South Africans, we are living with our families. Every day, when I go to work, I leave my family behind. When I come back, I'm with my family. So there is no way whereby I'll be going out there and look for a job, and then at the end of the week they give me 500 rand. That 500 rand, it doesn't even do anything within my household. It can only buy maybe 3 to 4 items, then it's gone. What about my transport going to work? I don't have money. You understand? But with foreigners, a foreigner will agree to that amount, knowing exactly that he doesn't mind to take a long distance walking, and he doesn't mind spending the whole day having bread with water. You understand? Just to have that money. So which South Africans, I mean, they are not used to that life of traveling long distances with barefoot. You understand? They're used to catch taxi, and then another taxi, and then gets to where he's going to. You see?
Okay,
So
Mudeo, you asked Obarkimang Joseph, I don't know, a question. You were like, what's the measures of you starting a business in their country? So how about we hear what's their measures to start a business in their country? Because of as much as Libona, they have their own measures this side. Happen we can blame like foreigners for coming here and starting up businesses because of as much as there's measures. As I've said, can I talk? Because we give you a chance to talk. Luru, now we have, as much as Lirinarnali, our government, it's our government's responsibility. But I check out like these people, they have proper documents, right? Exactly. So I don't know who hits a life. Okay, maybe we can request happen. So I just want to understand on their side, the measurements for you to start a business in their country. Which one are those?
Yeah, let me tell you, we Arabile, maybe Awai we Arabile, we say the law of the country.
Yes.
Understand? That's what he said. And I wanted him to unfold because of that is why Nike unfolder. You know, when coming to South Africa, sister, when you come with a business, establish a new business in South Africa, you should have a minimum investment. You should have a minimum investment of 5 million.
And Kanako, you're not even working. Where are you going to get all the money?
No,
like,
I'm
guys,
saying,
blame these people. Even if we blame them. This is what we were talking about earlier. But South African, though we complain about people coming here taking jobs, South Africans are supportani. We don't also support each other. One always thinking, like a black person like you not working. Oh, support business. Like I don't think if Ronan like Neratana as South Africans ourselves and get refit to this level. This clearly shows living yourself, but Baba create space so it's like an enemy. It create space so because of Batuba Babona or Batuba Lebona self Avaratan. I don't think or living and Sabotana from the beginning. South Africans, let's be honest, we have pride when coming to jobs. We are picky when coming to jobs. Longer no hopela o just mesh o tla washing like o tla from motlhong o fitlhela go maotong or like and then o ntlala hambe. Let's be honest, sometimes lorna pride ya rona e leader mo reporting today. Let's be honest.
Sister, Olivia.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, my sister, just to rectify some other things. It's not every South African holding choosy, but my South African adding choose komsebenzing is those who's got qualifications. You understand? And somebody. I want to.
What I've noticed, everyone wants to go to Spa. Everyone wants to go to ShopRite, which is not possible, guys. All of us, we are aiming for success, and it doesn't mean success here, Rona. It's gonna come in a way long like it already accommodate and as much as Rena self, how many brands are there telling her like one of maybe the teenagers or the youth have come up with, but aliba support the brand it's on or support a paper or support a masomali. So rena so far na the thing you supportana, let's be honest.
Ariswan sister. Ariswan. Eriko was something. You know na. Ke sebetsa ka metsi ne. Ke bereka ka metsi sister. Metsi o tseba metsi a etsa eng wena?
A lot of things. It's a source of life. Like almost our daily basis, we need water on our daily things.
So ke bereka nna ke sebetsa ka metsi sister. Ke tlhatswa everything. Everything. Ha mpitsa hore etsa so as don't khona le metsi mo ke a etsa. O tlhaloganya. Wena batla ke tlo tlhatswa dikobo ke tlo charge ke tlo tlhatswa dikobo. If batla ke tlo tlhatswa carpet ke tlo tlhatswa carpet. If batla ke tlo tlhatswa washing a ke ka gore ke moshimana ke tsebo tlhatswa washing ke tseba go tlhatswa washing ke a charge ke tla le scale saka because of I know my job. Tlo tla le scale ke nke washing ga o ke nametse mo di scale. In fair whatever the kilograms same fancy on and then I give you the price. If you don't take my price, I take my scale and go out and look for another one. So, a re kgethe mesebetsi mara o kgetha mosebetsi o tsebang gore you are good at. Nka se nke mosebetsi wa plumbing ke sa tsebe plumbing. Ke lo etsa eng ko plumbing because of I don't know plumbing. Nka se kgethe mosebetsi wa go lo etsa salon basadi meriri whereas I never went to a school sa go lo etsa meriri. Remember pele
Let's be honest. According to what you're saying, ne? No, you happen to go you can do this certain subjects, but ongasiri career because of you go to university and you find out the whatever course whatever you studied course so it's not only about that because the course starting but hence I'm saying you guys are fighting each other but instead of fighting the government because of course there's the short course now, and the short course they are very, very expensive. Let's be honest. So
we are fighting.
It's not a matter of even if it's like that, when coming to our education system, also no choice. Health course it's either you're gonna wait for a year or two apply or you have to apply for something you don't want to do in order for you to find a job.
No, listen, we mark Mara, you know, this thing, if you really know who you are and what you want, you'll never opt for something that you don't like.
But now that need, but now need arsana choice. Now we don't have a choice.
Nanto ekibona hangata etsagala people by lohoring they fall into a waiting list there or maybe or apply less school lady and then they can only take him next year. That person
apart from applying for credit because I don't know guys
mara apply ke re for go kena school aus
medicine one understand because yes. Medicine only to find out that the government itself rekisa short course rekisa short course and o kry-sa re rekisetsa motho e leng gore o feditse sekolo ka bo grade 9 or una le matric fela le matric a teng
idiot is cool.
So this thing I believe like guys no matter how we try to paint a brush on others our government it's failing us.
No mara mamela nna we ke bona ka teng sister government ya rona e re faitse from khale.
So why do we want to paint other people at the brush? Because instead of fighting each other, why don't we fight the government?
No, we have to. Because of
fight
this is
each other.
No, we don't fight each other, but we say the totally wrong sebadi etsang sister. Understand? Because if we don't talk about them, to them it will look like it's normal. It's something that has to happen. And if we don't talk, but into a normal, and then if we talk, then we give them a topic or we give them an awareness of saying we can see what you are doing and what we are doing. It's not according to the law of this country.
But the law already, guys, the law itself has already failed us. So even if we try to paint the brush, the law that you're talking about has failed you. You guys should stand together not from my opinion, I believe you guys should be the ones standing together. Try and correct the system ya lona. Try and correct, because I don't think the government is responsible enough for the borders they were able to come through with. Hence, they would tell you no, there are measures that they are following. As they have their own country.
Yeah. And then, sister, we're not so guy.
I'm a South African.
Yeah, I can't get also go guy. Which area?
Pitori, side to Mamelodi.
Oh, on go Pitor.
Oh,
Yeah.
na go flata.
Yeah, Marazano utwella ngonyana wa go Pitor. The reality of the matter is that these people, they are here illegally. Some of them
They are not.
Majority out of,
but are you blaming them?
Out of
Are you
100,
blaming them?
yes.
Why not your government?
No, utwella sister. Are be realistic, re ska ba protective mo go gongwe, re be just realistic.
Hence I'm saying more everyone has a right to
sister, wena ha o tloga mo South Africa o ya go Botswana, a go botse ka country go gole, a nearby country. Here go Botswana, what do you expect? How ya go Botswana o sena dipampiri?
Exactly. Ke sena dipampiri, I get. Obviously, you guys are gonna treat us, but was it my fault or because
yes, it's your fault.
Bona, okay.
Why go Arab? Why? Because of from the first move when you thought of going to Botswana, you knew exactly how you don't have proper paperwork. So why should you blame government ya Botswana gore ba o treata jwang, whereas ile wena o ba soketseng wa tloga mo country ya gago wa ya go country ya bona o sa comply?
I'll tell you something. Yes, people who come here without having documents, I'm against them. But now, like here in South Africa, whether you have documents or whether you don't have documents, South Africans will still treat you like you are a trash. And you guys, I know, you guys even swear at them. One thing I know.
Because South Africa is preference.
As a person alone, like I the documents. So I know.
When a sister talk about something, when also maybe also these people very close. Yeah, sister, Rona phela go strateng rona. Phela re le go 247 na go ngata re dula ntse re le go strateng.
Government
meet these people. We talk with these people.
Olivia.
They are rude.
They are rude.
Yes,
What are you expecting? This happens in like more country in Yarona majority. We expecting like if you treat a person like trash and then we expect our mutasa rota alright. So how to know pretend the lale na chance abe rude towards you.
And then if Eriko was something here when sister. Highly South Africans. Highly South Africans, the foreigners, the foreigners who keep mamba in route.
South Bona, South foreigners are rude. South Africans lilo na li rude.
So I'm trying to be tolerant to people who are ill-treating mo country e leng ya rona.
Sister, why that?
Ill-treat like no, I get largely. Like I'm gonna tell you something. This life I created for like the point of view. Not railway. Oh, taking fighting and taking sides. It's not going to lead us anywhere.
This thing is simple, yeah. Wait, is simple, yeah. Every house in a molao wa teng. O ka se ke wa tswa strateng o botsena mo ntlung ya monno mongwe o boikeletsa ka mo go rata. You have to itse go goetsiwa ya mo ntlung wa kokota santla o tsena mo ntlung ya motho. And then you abide by the rules sa ntlu eo. So le bone jaka batla mo South Africa, they need to abide to the rules sa country ya rona. So they don't have that thing. And then they come up. Sorry.
Okay, yes, you can continue.
Ba tla be ba bula di ntwena ne
The only thing eba dumeletsweng go e etsa business eba dumeletsweng go e etsa eba ka e etsang ke informal business, which is the business of go rekisa bo maskopa se bo di eng. But bone they come with a formal business by operator as if it's a informal, which is the business that they operate is the business that contributes into the economy of country. But they don't do that. So
Responsibility ya background check. Is it the as responsibility ya government?
No, it is. It is.
Is our government doing that?
Mar who's the government?
Yeah,
Olivia, Mar who's the government? Olivia.
Yeah,
no, but who's the government?
Mamela. Government ke rona.
Yes.
Ke rona government.
Exactly. Ke ntho ne re bolela earlier on ke re le lena self ba bantši ba lena le certificates tsa security mara zankela ya di-training tsa security le na le di-license mara le license tsa teng le di rekile so wa bona re le lena self le
for survival.
So why is it wrong for them if le lena
You have to
corrupt people are going to be corrupt in your country because of le lena self you are corrupt.
Mutla o tshela o di thetsenyana. So it's a way ya rona re filang gore
you guys are saying as being in our country vele this country has rules. Aker hanga se go motlong o wa motho mongwe wa re this is how you're supposed to rule your house, but re ka mo South Africa rena self are we following the rules?
Yes.
So when you need to lead by example as a citizen you also need to lead by example.
Yeah, sister, wena o bua nnete mara ta go botsa something mo di tshwantse dingwe re tshwantse re bontshane gantle ba ayo you know government ya rona ya South Africa has been corrupt since before Lebo Mandela they can take over. There was corruption. It's just that it's just that fela gore people who were doing corruption they were silent. Akro tseba akro o tswa go Pretoria ke and how to Pretoria ke believe gore o tswa line tsa go geno ha ro ya go gae o ya line tsa bo Limpopo ne
awa ke go fela nna ha ke hona mo
ke gona mo mara ke na le show ya gore puo e reng motsa sa gagwe wa iphitlha wa itseba ke yeah that was done by the apartheid government. Apartheid government there was corruption e tsagalang but because of they knew gore they doing corruption never sa bui never sa iponagatse so motho o montsho because of o goletse go tshotlegong o sotlega then all of a sudden le fatshe le fiwa wena le busiwa back ko lona and then remember gore motho o montsho o na le history ya financial ya financial isn't right and then wa monka o mmea mo pele ga tšhelete. What do you expect, sister? Do you think for that money e ka fela ga yona e tlo ya ko mosebetsing o tshwantse e go e lo yetsa?
No.
Wena ka bo wena ba ka o service wena ka bo wena ba ka o berekisa go tšheleteng wena o tlo mpotsa re o tlo ba straight.
Anka seke.
Okay, John Lena corrupt.
Exactly. Government.
So I wanna corruption is everybody. Here we are just trying to show go bontshana fela gore ntho tsa di illegal. Wa itse go bontsha something sister nna ke sebetsa le community ke etsa dinthonyana tse ngatanyana. I just want to give you just to be quick fela go bontsha gore these people ba etsa ke dula mo Soweto nna ke dula mo Deep Kloof ne so I'm one of the members tsa Tutula ne so it happened to gore one day go tswe a task ya go bala di shop tsa ma foreigners around Soweto ne we came up with a number of 120,000 spaza shops around Soweto and then re sa di bala kaofela 120,000 spaza shops. So when doing calculations, let's assume gore spaza say one ka letsatsi se etsa 1,000 rand. You know gore tšhelete kaofela ha e kopana ke bokae ka letsatsi?
No.
It's 120 million. 120 million. And then you say 120 million multiply by 30. It's 1.2 billion. it's untaxed. But what is a business? Aba patale tax.
Mara guys,
Ko
lili
ba
na
rekang
self
ko
le
teng,
ba
aba- ko
dudula.
ba
Are
rekang
being
ko-
honest.
ko
Nna
ba
ke
rekang
batla
ko
honest.
teng, ba manufacturela, aba patale tax.
Aba pateli tax. But
Yes, re bua ka dintho tse le gore di matha mo di-social media sister, nke le gore maybe ne re tla go bontsha di-video tse di trendang tsa mapakistani gore what are they doing now.
I know, ke a bona, but
Yeah, so
ke ntho
what
ke le
does
botsa
that
ke re le blame ba bona instead of your like runa self as le government itself aba follow le lena self le ba dudula le ja ka chelete a le ba tshwara le tsa chelete le tsa di bribe le
wa bona
corrupt le lena self
mamela sister.
Mirito or something like that. Sorry, even if I didn't pronounce well, man.
Yeah.
For example, as you said, there are 100 and something million untaxed business and stuff. So, are you aware that if someone as a foreigner got registered in South Africa, being registered of foreign, are you aware that from outside country government are earning dollars as a carrying foreign?
Come again, repeat yourself.
Yeah.
I don't like, please repeat yourself.
Are you aware a government of South Africa earning dollars from outside United Countries and the American president earning almost more than $7 per day by the name of foreign?
South Africa.
It's obvious, obviously, if one foreign,
The South African government.
yes,
Where is it earning that money?
by the name of like is a kind of caring foreign people. Are you aware that when we register as a foreign here, we
Okay,
register
like,
forms in outside
no.
countries.
Investment to our country, that means hey, head of
la
what?
utlwa ge ba fetwa kere
Yes, ke utlweletse.
le mametse tabe gore e jwang.
Utlweletse, yes.
So,
That is why
a re memeleng a fetseng ka litse nina.
No, but we bullet. No. Ba re ke mang, Olivia, we bullet. Wait,
Olivia o protective,
the government is benefiting something.
yes.
And Rena, they won't put it out there for no reason. That's why that's why their hands are tied. He will lead unrest. But let's protect the interests of the foreigners.
Okay, background
We muting.
Yeah.
like hopefully Sherane did leave and then tap on screen, please, because
Yeah, sharing life. This thing is teaching us, guys, as much as real. We know something. Some of us were unaware of.
Yeah, some of you were very unaware of, and then we didn't just become a third world country, Jay. Something must be given. So, guys, another thing is that and then show me the main topic when we lay why are Africans against each other instead of uniting and fighting the government. Okay. No, I guess that's the topic at hand, ne?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Mrito.
Yes, I'm listening.
Can I just ask something?
Yes, my sister.
What is the main agenda behind Dudula?
The main agenda
is
to put South Africa first.
They are on their own business, Dudula.
Wait, I don't like you.
Wait. Can I? The question was the question was asked to Mrito. So
yes, Mrito. What is their main objective?
Their main objective is to say they want the government to implement the laws of the country.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
They are not against anyone else, but they want the government to apply the rules of the country because of now the government is no more applying the rules of the country when it comes to foreign nationals.
Do you know that the Freedom Charter says that South Africa belongs to all and those who are living in it?
All. Mamela Ausi, Arskai Senior, all who lives in it, but legally, so saying.
Yes, of course. Like I never said legal or illegal.
Legally, let's
what I mean.
Let's emphasize it. Legally, so saying.
I'm talking to South Africans. I'm talking to South Africans. I'm talking to South Africans. The people who understand what that means. I'm not saying jumping fence. I never said that. So please don't attack me. When you understand where what I'm saying is that you understand where the context comes from. Of course, it cannot be to someone who jumping fence. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, let's just be open about it. So, now, objective as Operation Dudula. Yeah, and then look, you are fighting against it, and then you are doing everything that you can and everything. And when first Dudula started, I want Lux were in charge. Am I wrong or right?
Yes.
And then what happened for you guys to be able to dismiss Lux out of the whole organization? What happened?
It was something. I want to have to do like Thomas Esther, ne? Do you know how to tell me guy?
Yeah, now I just wanted to know what happened. Dismiss Papa.
Okay, let me tell you. Ntanta Lux was never a Tutula member, sister.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so there's no point of us continuing about
Soweto Parliament.
Okay, yeah, clear.
Soweto Parliament, he was giving support.
Yes, to the operations Tutula.
Yeah, and Operation Tutula, it can look at proof.
Okay, right. Okay, so now I understand it's fine, of which you cannot give me the reason why he's no longer part of you guys, because you say he was part of you guys, right?
No, he was supporting. He was not a member. He was never a member. He was never. There is a supporter. There is a member.
Okay.
When you go to ANC or a member, what a membership card.
Oh, so he was never a member.
He was never a member.
Okay, cool.
And he's not the former. People by mislead about it. He's the former Tutula. He was never a former of Tutula.
Okay. Interesting.
We were pushing a campaign. Attend the drug lords, people who are selling drugs to our kids. We were doing that. We were going to the houses there. They are selling drugs to our community.
Supposedly.
And then that was the formation of Dudula.
Okay, all right, okay. No, now I understand the whole, because now I'm from Mamelodi. We don't have such things for Mamelodi. So I just wanted clarity and what your organization is all about.
The organization, it's like EFF. We want our government to apply the rules of South Africa to everyone, not only to foreigners, but to everyone.
You know what's the most condescending part about politics?
Yeah.
Immediately unamela ndlu or unamela ven and say amandla. When we say awetu, we are not saying awetu, we are saying ewako. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Because you have the power, you have all the tools and all the means to make a change. Now back to all these things and how everything started with the country to be where it is today. It's the mafias, and you know them. I don't want to be calling out any other political parties. It's the mafias, and they know themselves, and I think you know who I'm referring to. So now, there's a group of men. There are 8 or 10, I don't know, with different surnames. Some of them are Indians, some of them are Xhosa, some of them are Zulus, and everything. Who knew that South Africa would be in this state as we speak today? You understand what I'm saying? busy going around every single province, every single kasi and saying, which guys, please vote for us. There's gonna be freedom. We're gonna have a better life. Do you understand? Yet today we are staying in a country where a child doesn't even have a classroom or doesn't have a book to write on, but yet they have a right to education.
Yeah.
And then they sat down with them and said to them, guys, please, let's sit down. We need you guys to tell your people that we were asking for forgiveness and tell them to forgive us. Okay, they said, cool. And then they said that note that from now, not even your great-grandchildren are going to go under poverty. They won't even experience poverty. But then we need your people to forgive us and forget what we did to them. Right? Come 94. They were on queues, voting, and then telling themselves, there's going to be something better for this country. And where are we now? Where are we now? Are all the promises fulfilled? Not even half of them.
Yeah, remember.
So now, Mrito, can you imagine if they would say every day, if you are a cop, if you are a nurse, if you are a border patrol or whatever they call them, if every day somebody would just take a bath, go to the bathroom, wear their uniform, go to work, and do their job. Can you imagine if they would say, if you commit crime, even if you are a foreigner, you come to this country without papers, we take you to the nearest community members and the elders of that community and the street committees. We stand in a circle and then you're going to stand inside and we're going to decide what to do with you. Do you think the crime rate would be where it is right now?
That will be criminality.
No. Understand what I'm saying?
But it matches with what you're saying, Smash. Also, I'm looking at the thing. Okay, Dudula is there. They do have their passports, understand? But then maybe
I mean, have the right papers.
Yeah, or their papers. But if you also the document, maybe so we expect our like Lorona as South Africans, do we go around everywhere? ID? No, we don't do that. But for them, it's like if it's that hey, tell them like like okay, sharp. Motomon lomong hatsamaya he a carry documents it's a passport or ID because of
Olivia. I'm talking in terms of corruption. Of which corruption is a crime, guys? Please understand me.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
If I'm a border patrol and I'm controlling the border, should I send me inside the country and say I get a signer and maybe one parcel number, just like you do when you do an affidavit or whatever police station? And then that person must say, smash and look at the country and as a community, we get to decide what will happen to you. Don't you think we're going to be living in a better country? So we are busy pointing fingers at each other. And the ones who are at top and controlling the economy, they are still laughing at us even today. You understand what I'm saying? And we're still going to fight because even them in their countries where they came from, coming to seek a refuge in our country. Their presidents, their politicians did the same with the white people. The white people said, no, we take the economy, when you will take whatever you want. And then they agreed to it. Babamba former Maravele, and then now their countries are uncontrollable. Now we have to be their refuge as if we owe them something. Is that fair, guys?
No, it's not.
It's not. It's not as if we are fighting against each other, but we are looking at the things that make things so unfair that would make Usmesh angry as a South African. As Nwanyana Nkasi went to a white school, yes, was privileged enough, and then now she's sitting with all the papers that she has, but she doesn't have a job.
Exactly. And
we are fighting for a person who's sitting in a shack. Joe, look at my Nigerians. My Nigerians, Joe, they own acres of land. You understand? Yet we can say they are poor country, but they own acres of land. Yet when your mother, if she cannot find a job, if she's unemployed, RDP, a mere 2-room house. What are you going to do, RDP, where else we've got 3 kids and a husband?
I think coming to that, my sister, the government will never build a house of your dream. And God, I'm just saying, coming to Tawayadi RTP, I'm just like answering Tawayadi RTP. When our government passes the lawyer the RTP, they were trying to give South Africans a proper resident and a proper housing, understand, whereby you'll be able to say, Nakili Smash, I've got my own land, Elinkolibizo Laka. And how is it utotsi land eo? Ha modimo a kile maybe a o tlhogonolofatsa, or maybe wa ba le lucky, or maybe your businesses they flourish and then you had money, you can grow that house, or maybe you can improve it, and then maybe o dule ko yona, or if ever maybe about to dula ko yona, maybe give it to one of the family members, or maybe we hire Reese. You understand? The government will never build a dream of the house of your dream. Bona
And we
fela
are
the
not
way-
expecting them to, Mrito. Don't get me wrong. We're not expecting the government to. But now remember, RDP Limikuku, I don't think a place like Gauteng should be having those things around. Understand why? Is it fair? Maybe get and start working right now and work for a company that can afford to go to the bank and say, Rebatla smash or apatele bond. Yet I'm a black person, the same as you. You understand what I'm saying? But the lack of azanga dia twana. When utwa ulili mpopo, how fitamo you've been staying here for so long and you apply for an RDP. Ne? And the rent ya how highly kaniliaka brafani. Our standards of living are never the same because government level they are benefiting more from the middle class people. They are benefiting from the middle class people, and yet they are fighting for the lower class people in numbers to come egoli. You understand what I'm saying? Because nothing is as demeaning as cook.
You know why Joburg in those places that you say they were not supposed to be there?
I know the reason why, but then what I'm saying is it wasn't supposed to be like that.
So it
because
is like that.
It tells us because if your home, if you have a house go, let me say go Protea Glen, right? And then let me say Protea Glen is next to Orange Farm Komi Kukum. Do you know value and Hawiyawa? Do you know that?
Yes. Informal
settlement. But is it fair for you? Because when you bought that house, you thought you were making an investment. Is it fair to you?
Yeah, I get it, sister. Eriko would say something. But I know, remember, it's still the government, but it's beyond them because of now. People, they come and identify a land, then after they occupy it without being given a permission or by occupy more. They just come and occupy it illegally. Understand? That is why the red ends. When red ends comes, they don't negotiate. Red ends get orders from go court or go to this land and then evict everything anymore because of the land owner kena allocating a complaint go court.
Can I say something to you? Now I believe that politicians, I don't care which party it is, people that inflict those people, inflict something in their minds to say they have every right to go and be a mukuku wherever it pleases them because they are looking to get votes. You understand? When as a middle class person, they don't care about you at the end of the day.
Not for votes, but I don't said it clearly. For our government, it's getting a certain percentage from each country for the foreigner Sayona to look after the foreigner Sayona.
Okay, but then now that's
or was it? Or am I lying? I don't like.
No. That's the truth. But then what does it have to do with what I just said now? Because now I asked you, is it fair? No, you are right. He's definitely right. That we cannot take away from it. Hence, we even won the 2010 we won the fact that we have to host the 2010 World Cup. If we were not welcoming to those people, I'm telling you, we wouldn't have made it, guys. Let's just face the fact.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because they see us as people who are helping Africa because we are the United States, apparently, of Africa.
Yeah, but now, the thing is that now they are doing wrong things.
Yes, they have to because they can see we are ungovernable. This country is ungovernable.
Yeah, it is ungovernable.
When somebody comes in your house, Mrito, look, you know me as Smash, right? Smash, we met on the panel. Maybe one day we bump into each other. And say, Joe, I recognize you from so and so and so and so. So now, it's time for me to go and visit you at your house. When I come in your house, now rule number one, maybe your wife is OCD. She's a very clean person. I give you takwa. If you know what the rules at your house is to take off my shoe for me, for any visitor to take off their shoes and walk in your house, you have to tell me that. If I get in your house and there's a chair that's specially meant for you, you must tell me, no, you cannot sit on that chair. Sit on that corner couch or sit there. And when I say to you, can I have water? Once you say to me, there's the fridge, open it, make yourself at home. Hey, I'm gonna rule myself. But then once you tell me the rules and regulation of your house and when you apply them yourself, then it's easy for me to understand your rules.
Yeah, no, that is true. But now, our government, for the fact that now they are getting paid for this African brothers to be here, they won't be doing that, because of if they do that, they will be oppressing them and they won't be able to get the money that they're getting paid now. You see? So somewhere, somehow, yes, I agree, it's our government. But even though it's our government, the very same people that our government allowed them to be in this country illegally, when they are in this country, they are doing miraculous things, and they are doing they create our country to be a very dangerous country because of because number one, they are untraceable. They can do anything because of they know that they don't appear on our system.
They take advantage of that.
Like for instance, how many cases have you heard of Pakistans or Somalians or Ethiopians that they have shot one community member that is living around their shops? How many?
I've never heard.
Yeah, no, even myself, I never heard. Even
Let
if
let me tell you, here in Soweto, we had several cases whereby these foreign guys, they shot our brothers, and once they shot them, the shop owner moves that person and then maybe takes him to Alexander. They don't know him. In Alexander, they don't know that this guy, he just shot one of the South African guys. He sells there for a couple of years, and then something again happens. Maybe in a lady, another Somalian or another Brazil, whatever, shot another South African. The shop
But
owner.
do you think they are doing it for fun, like they're shooting birds?
At the same point, I'm not saying what they did is or what they did is wrong or right. Nah?
Yeah, we are not saying that.
It's not even offensive word. But how many Somalians or how many Bangladesh or how many Ethiopians that they got shot with South African
by
people?
South Africans? Yes.
But why don't put that point in first? You understand? I know, like that. Those are few, as you said, in Soweto or where Bangladesh or Ethiopian or Somalian person have shot one of South African brothers. Yeah, I can believe that. How many foreigner brothers have got shot by South Africans?
Maybe they're many, or maybe there are few.
I'm not saying it's 50-50 or something like that. I'm not saying like that. Like
it will never be
in a
like
point of
that.
your complaint.
But now, my question to Mrito is, do you think those Pakistanis people were shooting those people for fun as if they are shooting birds? Because chances are they were trying to protect themselves. Wait, I don't like you. I'm just asking.
Yes, my sister, I don't, yes, obviously, maybe they were trying to rob them. Or maybe they had an argument. But the one there's another one in Orlando that I know that happened. It was not a robbery. He was not protecting himself, but it was an argument between the two. And the guy just decided to pull out the gun and shot that guy.
Yeah, that will be an issue of government to chase after the case. You understand?
And then how are we going? The question is, it will be the duty of the government to investigate on that case. But here is the set point: the very same person who pulled the trigger, he's not a South African citizen. He's not on our system. Even if they can tell us that it's Alibaba or it's or Aliwa, whoever, where is to be found?
He is to be found where he shot the guy.
Where?
I get it. What I'm saying is there are foreigners which are in prison. You can arrest foreigners. When you are talking as if it was like a heist.
Yeah? What's a sister?
Let me tell you something what happens behind the scenes. So what happens is once, let me say I don't like you, shoot me right now. Okay, you come, hey, we're looking for that person. You cannot find that person, right? But the policemen are there. Let me tell you what the spaza shop owner does. He calls the policemen and gives them bribe and then takes I don't like you and moves them to Alexandra. The police, they know that. They know that very well. But the people who are investigating the case have everything to do with the bribery. Don't tell yourself which you cannot never arrest a foreigner in this country. You can. But then they know what they did with that money that they got from the spaza shop owner. I will tell you right now, my brother. I will tell you. That's what they do behind closed doors.
Yeah, behind closed doors. So, which is something Rona are promote. Mut, what's it about something, sister? Mela ya Rona mo South Africa. That is why onale ntwe tswana kana le organization is tswana kana le dodula, sister. When if I could say maybe or more aging a thing, but do you still remember Tokolo Shabalala? Tokolo Shabalala, what's it TKZ?
Oh yeah, I know what he did in Botswana and stuff.
What happened to him?
They wanted to assassinate.
They wanted him to get hanged again.
Yeah, hanged. Yes.
And then what was the reason hang?
Because somebody died.
Because and he didn't comply with the rules of the country.
Yes.
If ever maybe he was not in that country at that particular time, that person would be now would still now be living go Botswana. But because of Tukolo onanule bujwala atubile drugs, that's why he got involved into an accident. So the government of Botswana never wanted to promote that. They wanted to stick to their rules.
Yes.
So government of Botswana, it's too strict.
They are very strict.
So mumla wa South Africa, ore a gona le foreigner le dumeletsweng gore le ka tshwara sethunya mo country le sena dipampiri le sena permission. A gona le Pakistan le tlo ownang or le Bangladesh or motho wa Lesotho or motho wa ko Mozambique or kae or Britain or wherever o tlo ownang ntlo mo South Africa as na residentship ya South Africa. But today those things are happening.
Of course.
But why did Tsagala a create because of corruption is there? But setse fela go botsa ka molao gore ke bua ka molao gore le Pakistani or le Bangladesh or le Ethiopian le thunyang a South African with an illegal firearm.
Yeah.
Ha thola gale jwang because of le gona no ke sampane go botsa sister case eo intse investigatiwa, but that person ha thola gale the owner of this spaza shop what he did u shiftile ko spazeng seo go kena somebody else. Both the owner and the guy owning Alexa Spaza, they are nowhere to be found.
And then Spaza say what nationality owns it now?
No, like only foreign people are owning unlicensed guns, or I don't understand.
Who sells the guns to them? Question number one. Who sells the guns to them?
Foreigners, Braga. All the foreigners who are illegally.
You can say that. I can. Yeah, I got to little way up Mara. Kara like Restendo South Africa. Also, there are some most who owns unlicensed guns.
South Africans most South Africans have unlicensed firearms. So where did those Pakistani get the gun?
Always foreigners. Like when you talk, include everything. You understand?
No. I'm just saying. No, we're talking about the rule. The rule of South Africa. When it comes
if you talk about the rules, you must also include everyone. You understand? Who is doing?
No, I'm saying I'm not including everyone. We were talking about the shooting of foreign people to South Africans. Is that
and
they
everyone
shot?
who owns unlicensed guns, not only foreign. You understand?
Yes, but even a gun that is licensed in South Africa, if you are a foreigner, you are not allowed to carry that unless if ever you've got business, my brother.
Okay, I accept that. I know much about the rules and the law of South Africa. You can go ahead, no problem.
Of which that guy, I agree that guy was operating a business and he had a gun. So
yeah, he had a gun, but unlawful gun.
Yes,
So okay,
that goes back to the fact that
unlawful
licensed gun. Okay, why are you like as a community, even if it is licensed, if someone try to break it or rob a business person as which is foreign business runner, why are people complain if a thief got shot? Why are they complaining? And then if someone who is from South Africa either is licensed gun or is not licensed gun, if it's shoot a foreign, why the voice are not the same?
No, there are complaints, my brother. Remember. A life of a person is life. It's whether it doesn't matter whether you are from a foreign country, but life is life.
You don't see equally.
A person's lives, it's worth more than anything in this world. You understand? That is why even if a South African can kill a foreigner, because of that South African, he's on the system, people will mention his name. The police will make sure that that person gets arrested.
If he doesn't have,
it won't be the sound will be the same, because of now the police will look after that person. He's wanted because of he killed someone else. So our concern, my concern is that when a foreigner shoots a South African, he's nowhere to be found, because once he moves there, he's nowhere to be found.
Yeah, which you're talking about one scenario. No, you're just talking about one scenario.
To clear up, everyone must have a papers to be registered in a country. You understand? So if it is registered, it is able to be traced.
Exactly.
Hey, I don't like you. The cops were paid not to arrest that guy. Let's not prolong the story. It's simple that people were paid not to arrest the guy, and then that's it. Look, which is very unfortunate.
Sister, no, don't say. You know, be factual, sister.
Chances are,
Oscar Mapodisa Angile, Araskaba accuser because we don't know.
Yes,
Mara na kibuan to eketsebang gore monga spaza le motho o thuntseng motho o ba movile mo spaza seo a ba sa tholagala. Case it's still being investigated. Mara batho bao a go tsibiwe gore ba ile ko kae, a go tsibiwe gore ke bo mabitso a bona re tseba fela ele bo my friend.
Okay. No, like for example, like when you say they don't like if they nowhere to be found. Most of the people who run these spazas, they are registered, even though since it is that affection of corona and the stuff, the papers are not renewed in time. But even though
listen, I don't. Don't like. Let me tell you something, my brother. Don't say the people who own spaza shop, because you know there's operations that we normally operate to go to the spaza shops and check if ever maybe they are complying with the laws of South Africa. They're not complying. People, they don't have permits to sell. You know, a person, when you come to my place, let me tell you, when you come to my place and you see that my place maybe can be good for you to run your business, I must first, as a landlord, I must first go and get a permit for you to sell grocery in my yard. And the also Department of Labor should also be involved and come and check whether the place is conducive to sell that kind of product that you want to sell. Number 3, you must put your SARS pin on the wall. You must put your permit on the wall. You must put your documents on the wall. They must be visible to everyone. And when you go to these spaza shops, there's nothing like that.
Okay,
That is why now we are encountering problems of food poisoning. And once that thing trends that these guys are selling this and this and this, these guys are taking the very same products that they are selling, they are taking them and going to throw them away where our kids are playing. They are still going to get those things again and eat them. You understand? So if a person is legit, my friend, he knows exactly where to buy his products. And because of in South Africa we've got a standard standard of bureau, South African standard of bureau, where they check every product that we are consuming.
It's South African Bureau of Standards.
South African Bureau of Standards, that's what I'm saying. And if that product doesn't comply, it's not going to be passed to the retailers to go and sell that. You understand? It's like the same as the cars. Even if you can see a very, 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 very small car like Spark, South Africa has got rules of cars that will be driven into South African roads. Even if it's that small, but the requirements allows that company to sell that car to South Africa, or their car to be on the roads of South Africa. You understand? Yes. It's not that whole, everyone, every department, whether it's government or private, everywhere there is a rule. Which
like poisoned products. Why they can't chase after the company
the
where
manufacturer? The manufacturer.
Yeah, okay, come on. Let me tell you something. I don't know, maybe you have seen a trend that was trending where they were showing this, I don't know whether it's Bangladeshis or Pakistan's, where they were doing coke for themselves.
Okay.
And for the sake of that, they are not using their label, they are using Coca-Cola. If anything, if maybe they say, let's say maybe I got sick because of I drank a Coke that I bought from the Pakistans. The Pakistans, they're going to say, I bought it from Coca-Cola. They won't say, I bought it from my supplier. And Coca-Cola is the one that should take the responsibility because of it's their brand that is on that bottle. But the content of that bottle was not produced by Coca-Cola.
Yeah, the Coca-Cola must chase after such, and then with the law of South Africa, and with government.
So, but do you see now that these people they are doing their own things, knowing exactly that whatever that they are doing is wrong.
14, 16, 18.
So, guys, I think maybe my suggestion is that if the guys from outside they start doing things in the right way, I think maybe South Africans won't have problems. You understand?
Yeah, but then we have to clean our own backyards.
Our own backyards. When you say we must clean our own backyards, you mean rinse ma foreigners according to Nzarona? Everyone say corruption. Yeah, corruption is corruption, but no, you fight corruption and then you get killed.
So are you telling me when I asked Dudula you'd be afraid of fighting corruption because you might get killed?
No. Okay. We are not afraid.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
But the truth of the matter is that once you expose yourself or when you are against such a person who's doing corruption, you know you're not gonna last because of
but then how come
we are
the
on the
hawks are
spotlight.
not
But
being
as an
killed?
organization, if we say the government should apply the rules in a country to everyone, but now the case is not to everyone. The case is that the law enforcement must do their job when it comes to tabaya migration. You understand? They must make sure for the people by South Africa about belong in South Africa, but they are in South Africa. They should have the documents. And also remember, the passport doesn't give you a right to stay in that country. A passport allows you to pass into that country, and then if ever onale mabaka a le gore maybe a go tlisa mo South Africa, your permit should state. If maybe to dula 3 months, you should go and apply for a permit. E tlo dumella gore o dule 3 months. Passport fela ke gore o ba tempe ha o tsa go border ya lona, ha o kena mo South Africa ba tempe, and then South Africa you botsise gore o tlo ba mo South Africa for how long. Or I ke to ba go South Africa for 2 days or 3 days. Ba o tse gore okay ka tsatsi le so tshwantse bo le gore o mo boarding, you sign out. Wa bona ntwe jwang? But it does not happen that way. How so the passport? How so the passport? About temper and then you just pass in. About which is the gore o tswa go kae o tlo etsang mo country what, and they don't do that.
They don't even care.
That's our government, the way it is and which they are doing things wrong. Why what? So government ya rona ke yona e re failang, and rona as Tutula, we are saying, government, please apply the rules of the country. Apply the rules of the country so that re kgone gore re bone gore ma South Africans athola mebereko, because of mebereko ya bafowethu a isa leyo inkile ke batho ba kontle because of they settle for less amounts. O ka se sebetse 12 hours and then get paid 2,500. 12 hours every day, and then they will patalwa 2,500 rand for 30 days.
That 2,500 rand, when you calculate it to their currency, it's worth more.
Yeah, that's why.
That's another reason why they live for survival.
Yeah, now then that's when they say now that's when this saying foreigners are taking our jobs. That's where it comes.
Currency, when coming to the currency, the difference of currency, it means nothing, my brother. Because even if the currency it can be much, and then everything that you buy is the same as the currency is much. So the change of currency, I don't see any difference, my brother.
Then you could have been in your country right now. No, don't ever say that. Don't ever say that to people about currency, because our rent is 13 rand compared to the naira. You must never ever say that. You must never, because currency has power. That is why all of you come from wherever you come in, and then you wanna be here. Don't ever say it has nothing to do, and it has everything to do. Do you know that how much is 2,500 rand from here to? What it means to a person who's in Mozambique? Do you know how much money is that? Huh?
Okay,
you can even marry a wife with 2,500 in Malawi.
Please estimate how much can it be? How much can it be? Like, let's say 2,000
you
can
tell
be.
Me, how much is our rent in your country? Tell us how much is our rent in your country?
Let's say it is double, man. Let's say 1,000 is 2,000, for example.
Yeah, let's say for example.
For example, let's say 2,000, like 1,000 is 2,000. So the thing that you buy with 2,000, and then the things that you buy with 1,000 rand, it will be the same. The currency, I don't see any changes.
Guys,
you are just saying that.
Currency matters.
Currency is everything. But now, I'm
matters.
going to tell you something. Ne? Currency, yes, it does matter. I also get paid in dollars, but honale exchange rate. So, currency, yes, it matters, but honal the exchange rate. Unka se kere ke khola 15,000 or 20,000 ka kry ile exit. Honal exchange rate. So even if it matters, but still they take something from us.
Yes.
Mara se salang utlwelang. The reason why when we watch the news, the taba di fail baso discuss currency. You guys, once you understand that, then you will come and tell us what's going on. Guys, let's kanyatsa currency because there are people who come from other countries with dollars. They come here by regarding to Gobo Bedford. If you don't tell us currency doesn't matter. All those houses at Sea Point, they're about millions, but those people they came here with so much little money. When we exchange it, it's a lot of money. Don't ever say currency doesn't count.
Like
Don't
for instance, let's say
we are not
house
saying
100 randa.
we're not saying currency doesn't matter, but okay, sharp, it's all because of currency, because of the exchange rate, guys.
Mara, guys,
Mamela, sister,
okay.
Yes,
So let me just answer this for you. Let's look at our neighboring countries. Ne? Ko Zimbabwe, number 1. Gore ke bokae ranta ya rena. Malawi, Mozambique, gore ke bokae currency ya rena. Which is why they can buy a whole lot of groceries. Salodi bona dikoloi tsa teng when they travel here, or how much load do they carry with them?
Yeah,
Mara that 2-liter fish oil or cooking oil, it makes a difference to them. When they send money via Mkuru or is it Makuru, it makes a difference, guys. Just because when your salary by Betaka exchange rate is uskanyata randa, mata aranda. Because people can do more for mata aranda.
They don't get it exactly as it is.
She says salang ranta si ranta iba 50 ranta ko bona.
What's wrong because of Hunali exchange rate? I get Hunali exchange rate. The government it's benefiting something, Lebon.
Yes.
You guys taxing benefit us. So what's wrong with currency?
What he's saying is, I don't like currency Olivia. Doesn't matter. So
okay, fine. You know why you know the reason why I say it doesn't matter. No? Just look at listen first to me. For example, let's say in America, obviously they use dollar, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's say one phone is $10.
Yeah.
One.
And then okay, if we exchange that $10 into South African rand,
it's 180 rand.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay, a phone that we bought by $10. It's going to be the same amount as $150. You understand me?
What are you saying?
I mean,
what are you
150
saying?
rand. 150 rands.
150 rand will come close to
more. Made of numbers, you understand? They're like a currency is made of numbers. It always goes numbers. You add number or minus number. If the dollar is $10, and then when coming to the rand it will be 150 rands. The phone that you bought with $10 is going to be 150 rand when coming to the South Africa. So there, what changes do you see there?
Yeah, but look, the difference is this.
Please tell them the difference.
Let me tell you the difference. $1, when I buy you $1, I buy it with 18 rand.
You buy with 8, which is more than in number more than the $1.
Yeah, which means their 1 rand is equivalent to my 18 rand.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I go to United States and earn $500 per week, which means in South African money, I am earning more than 7,000 rand per week.
Do you understand that? When he has to send the money over this side, it's going to be more than that 1 rand.
You understand? And if I send the whole $500 to South Africa, the beneficiary will get more money. He won't get $500, but in South African rands, he's gonna get more than 500.
Yes, it's more than, but that the money which is more is going to buy the same thing that you buy with the less dollars in America.
That is different. Even with
never.
Food, a Big Mac in America doesn't cost as much as it does here. I don't know if you understand me. It doesn't work like that, guys. That is why here, when you buy a 2-liter cooking oil, it won't be the same price as in Zimbabwe.
I don't know if you guys understand him.
When do you understand us?
Understand.
Okay, Olivia, how much do they deduct from your salary? Maybe you are earning $100 a day. I mean a month. How is the exchange rate? How much are you getting in hand?
Wait, I'm not up for the calculations. I'm just trying to
Okay, let's say for instance, R1,
in a way
R100.
like I'm understanding ka teng.
Man.
Do you understand or kenya gore?
Yeah, no, I understand that. That's why Naki if that was the case, bona ba nyakang ka mo lefatsheng la rena. If that was the case.
We are planning to leave. Lena self little Limpopo nyakang Gauteng.
Hey, now I was born and raised in Gauteng, Mama.
Mamela, Olivia. No, Olivia, it's one. Limpopo is South Africa.
Exactly.
Limpopo. Mamela, Limpopo is South Africa.
Mara, even South Africa also is Africa, if we take like that.
Obvious. How far from higher Utakamo? The reason you're being here is because of Unyako sustain a life. Well, understand. So why
sustain currency line? Question number 1. Okay.
No, but requesting Emma.
Yeah. This lady. She's crazy. Ke ratile taba e wa itse ene ke phela ke bolela Olivia our money when it comes to are it's like America ne their money has value like the dollar has value on its own like smashable are they are Big Mac. It doesn't cost as much as Big Mac are spend langam. They are Hennessy. Buy $30, $40. Harekile a bottle ya $70. It's expensive. So it's expensive, right? Because their money has value. Ukonobona baragadi iPhone. I fifty $1,000 iPhones from them. It doesn't even reach there.
So if you change $1,000,
it doesn't even reach $1,000. Maramorena, yo, ebe fitle bo 30.
30,000, but it's still the same. I can $80,000. If it's somewhere like Utonova is a matter of numbers, my brother.
It's a matter of numbers, but again, our money has no value compared to their money.
Yeah.
Like, when you go to Nigeria, also 100 rand. Now 100 rand you found.
All right, as much as happened, this thing doesn't only apply to Americans and South Africans.
Yes.
It also applies to other different countries. In other countries, it has value.
Yeah.
Yes. The value.
Yeah. Like, and then, Olivia, dumelana le question and ke butisang. Hore sometimes okra gore chelete o batla ya mogela yona 2.5 EU because they fitla ka ntlhela it makes a difference to them.
Yeah, but lohana nka se fitlhe 2.5
ya hola
iPhone go China e ka se lekane le ko America ka price. That is why batho ba ntse ba di stoka from go China.
As much as the exchange rate
like mo merekone hao aka se lekane o lekana le dollars and then aka se lekane like chelete e nyane o swana le dollars le wena like over like if you get pay
as much as government arena hona le tax hona le exchange rate le nyako mpotsa go country ya bona he ba isa chelete ka kwa ai teng ntho
awa
le re eteng abaizwambole kaofela because we don't even know what's their tax rate or what's their exchange rate mara se salang chelete teng eba e ntshi Jo nna medimo ya ka ke tlhapisa ke batho ba ko Mozambique ba tla o botsa gore tšhelete ya ka mo ka ntlhela makes a huge difference le diaparo tsa bo Gucci tsa everything they don't buy them in their currency, they buy them in our currency.
Olivia,
The reason why I'm saying this, because I'm living with American family and American family. Hence, I'm going to buy feeling like I feel because I get paid in dollars, but then it's not as much as it's just a matter of numbers because of lily boma 20,000 mara high fitla ko na fitli 20,000 exactly one understand. Yes, it's gonna be more, but inga se be compared to kam go ile gore ke kry ka teng.
Like if they send you dollars, if they send you dollars, obviously if it's from South Africa, it's how much rand in Jagger. So what do you do with that lot of money? Tell me then, which is different than a dollar that they send you? Like in as the money is more.
How South Africa? Because even if it's like that, things are still expensive. Things you don't understand. For one, it's just a matter because price here or fish olive 100 rand. More look at one like okay, 100 rand.
Dollars won't be $100.
It's like me being in my country, but things are expensive for me.
That's when the importing of stuff comes in, guys, because Zimbabwe mang barumela dijo ko high.
Yes.
So tlogelang kgwetso ka re currency ina matla guys ina le matla. Le fish oil kwa ke 100 rand mo re reka ka 70 rand wa itsia wa transport o isa high. It makes it what we are saying gore le ba mo country ya rena tshwantse ba romele chelete ko high. Chelete ira a difference. Le chelete e leng ka mo e ba rekang ka yona dijo. He di fitla kwa they make a whole lot of difference.
Le natural telegram from the US and from each other countries that fitanga currency they make a difference.
They do make a difference. That's why $5,000 can almost buy you a house in this country.
Yeah, no, it's true.
That's true. Can almost buy you a car. Cash $5,000.
Like wait, smash it. Like that is why I get like he realize this and people they don't realize. Ka the cars people drive are BMW 320.
Yeah.
Then a Golf 7 or Golf 8
Yeah.
Go bontsha gore tšhelete ya batho ba lena le matla. A new BMW in America o kgone ka reka $60,000 to $70,000.
Yeah.
Ne? But the same 320 BMW come South Africa almost $1 million.
Almost meter.
Wa tlhaloganya? Wena o reka Lamborghini, motho ba botsa ba Lamborghini mphe bila e fitlhile million, it's $250,000.
US dollars.
Mara go morena ke 5 million.
Yeah.
So u khona bona hore their money or their currency is very strong on its own. Like
that is strongness. I mean zero, my brother, because if like even them to have that $200,000 is not easy. We're not for it, obviously.
Yes.
We're not to have 2 million UA is not easy. Even for them to have $200,000 is not easy. You see, if they change that $200,000 into South African rands, it will be above 2 million. Are you aware of that? The same thing. You understand?
But in all the currencies, people love dollar. Why?
Not dollar because they see the number. It's like they can laugh for no reason because they don't know the point.
Yes.
This is simple. Instead of us fighting each other, right? Or currency and I think change. But how else lady iPhone? Like kila wana rire ubuntu lantalhang. Moto house like the iPhone adikise kamo.
So me bateng batho ba le rong ba go China no. They are making a life. Ba regala di
making a
iPhone.
life, yes. Bateng.
Even
clothes. Even clothes.
Okay, fine. Muto adulang America, and then the dollar that he buys or she buys for you a phone. If he send you that money, can buy an iPhone here in South Africa?
It
You
will,
would
but
buy
all
two.
it's gonna
What
be
is the
Buy
less.
difference
two.
I'm saying, I
what is
wanna
the difference
recurring.
buying a phone in
Dilo
America and
just
then
instead of
sending to South
fighting
Africa?
because of talking barangko guys, are ahani instead of
What is the same
ahani.
thing?
As much as they are
Okay,
taking
fine.
advantage of you
But we
guys,
outsource. But we outsource a lot of things. That is why.
Okay,
like unite, guys, unite. But
Wait.
the chips from Bonara
okay, fine. Okay, I ask you the same question. Okay, the money that the dollar, maybe they can buy with $100 iPhone, eh? If they send that $100 into South Africa, it's going to work the same work. But even though the number is changed, you understand? Even though a number of monies have changed, but it's going to buy the same thing that you buy in America with dollars. So what difference did you see then?
Mara, life is not so expensive.
No, like, okay, tell me the
Mara, with a
difference.
dollar, with a dollar you can
Like,
buy
okay, fine.
something, man. In America, with a
That
dollar
you
you can
see.
buy bread, man.
Yeah, you can buy
$5
Okay.
gets you a price bargain a
One
gallon.
bread, one bread is
Bona.
$1. Let's say one bread is $1.
$6, my guy. $6 or $5. I'm not sure, ne? Get you a gallon of petrol. And a gallon, I think it's more than a liter.
Yeah,
gallon
might be
The petrol is
I think
killing us. The petrol is killing us.
Yeah, like check them, Joe. R5, R6 a gallon.
So Wabana, you see, like in a country which is important is sources, my brother. Wabana, when coming to the resources, yeah, you can talk there. But when coming to the currency, currency is just a matter of number, my brother. You understand or not? As I give you an example, the thing that you buy with the $10 here, you will buy with 100 rand. It's just a number.
That's why
So,
we have who's that guy, that rapper from America? Who's that guy? Gemangana.
Oh, Natlile.
Yes, who's that thing ibile? Parke mangana.
Yeah.
Ashula anyo go tsama ho monate ka mo. Ba utsa iPhone a ron sari wa tya bokae? $5,000.
My brother, so when understanding about the point I said, the currency doesn't have any difference. Wow, where are you standing here, you guys? In a point of that, what I said. Like, what difference did you see? I give you a lot of examples you to understand. Because I don't want you to cry anytime or anyway about the currency. What you have to cry about the country is the resources, my brother, minerals. You see, minerals, you are not keep a country heavy. It's not a currency. Currency doesn't matter anything, my brother. So, as a Zimbabwe, even Zimbabwean people, that buying things in South Africa is being full. They can send that the money that they buy with the rand, and then even millions at their home. They can buy with the million as long as a currency of South Africa change into the millions. It's the same thing.
Because you change your currency, you not want
even though it's many, it will buy the same thing.
Wabo. Ngwana like rumane man. O nna ntlo go Zimbabwe o boe le salwa. Le lwelang.
Re tla emela tšatši re nyako bang United.
Exactly. Re nka ba United, re nka own dilo tse dintši. I don't want to lie.
Yeah. But they don't want that, I can remember.
Hey, government le ditlaela like re so ditlaela hampe.
I can there are those who are pulling strings. There are those pulling strings behind the scenes.
Yeah.
There are those who are they are pulling strings, Kuma sighting. So
This thing
that's
like
why at the end of the day, refellas are rebana dilo tse ba re ke di-state capture.
Print out.
And government is doing whatever, but bona they are doing something. They are gaining. What am I saying? But they are never gainer.
Yeah, yona e bjalo. I got the government per foreigner is getting what, $7? Hey, I didn't even know.
Like I tell what's that need, my salary is good. I'm working for American family, like I run a business. I will shop. Let tax. I can say because of government. What benefit? Go and charge and exchange rate. Apart from that, I tell that guy it's nice. I get paid in dollars. I get go rate again. I get everything that I want. I don't want anything to do with government because government that it's corrupt. It's
So
really,
like as Rena was
About tax.
but charge exchange rate.
About exchange rate fail.
Because
It's only living. It's only living.
yeah,
the
because
tax.
Oh yeah.
yeah, because get a letter or exchange rate obvious, but
Right, limola, you don't have to, you don't have
government
to blame.
but now and good money and little take bereka ke long or hola ke batho ba long ba bereka deposit tsa ko di in our country. Wa bona it's useless ka government that Yo, now my first salary started being like with my 10,000 because I'm working for. Guess how long like guess how feta metric work. I started working as an event. First salary I got even like 10,000. I work with people from abroad, my American, my European, like my Italian, those kind of people. But back on it. High come my exchange rate and then you try to government na kibereki le bankari eh I keep a call
It's like motor rometse zaka fela.
Hey.
O rometse zaka.
On rometse zaka is something. Which one? Was I else? Little fella shame. The government done like they are so greedy. They are earning on top of that banana butsotsi. Lo hona ba nyaka go tsela from lena ba nyaka le gogela di tax. That's how corrupt it is.
Yeah, when I run the government.
Okay, rata nyaka go botsa maka. And one thing I noticed is that I'm into this Scientology thing. They are also against them because like ba sa ke lo bana ba re hatella bona self ke bona ba re hatellang nana sentse re lebelletse hore okay man makula a bolaile bana. What comes in your mind as hona le penny ka thomo tlhakatlhakana like ho ba le dintwa tse dinteng a se dirahalang bona self ba re hatella. They suppress our mind ke bona ba re luisang.
They don't even research or how come Banaba like Zimba, DHA, Vajile Joani, UDHA Taga, they don't research. As long as they say
As long as something it's in the public, it's in media, that's it. And then by you people we're just going to fight each other. That's it.
So if we talk about those Zimbas and the stuff, Pella, these Zimbas are at home today. We've been eating, and then you guys also been eating since since you born, if I'm not wrong.
Hey.
So if something happened in one location, it's not something that can be affect everywhere or everyone's name or everyone actually. So they are supposed to research and find what is the truth and clear up.
Exactly.
So what they do is that offense and like other things that can affect a business of foreign people. You understand? So the point is that, and then they may they can say it was poisoned by Zimba. What if Vana Zimba fella? Like they go to neighbors and then they eat with the kids with the never kids. So what if they eat which is something that poisoned food? What they know about that?
What's that? And in talk bara wait again, if you allow the police to investigate. So if Luna you go there and you guys destroy the evidence, now like we are not going anywhere. Because they went there, they took away things. So if like it's poison, from their country to here, how would we know? Because the little nasa of destroy evidence here, Yama police herself. Right, like government ya rena ke rona e re failang ke yona e re lwesang and ke yona e re gatellang menagano. That's it. Ha o sana e nngwe hape. But how tlhalefile? A nna ena ke tlhalefetse shem. I thank God. I thank God. Ke tlhalefetse. I don't want anything to do with the government. Honestly, I don't want anything. Yo, guys, khale ke le life.
Yeah, no, ga re le life. Le nna ke tsene ka tswa ka tsena ka tswa ka tsene ka tswa. Hey.
Na ena ke host. Re tla bolela late. Maybe ka bo ma 10, 11 kwa. Ke tlo ira hape.
Yo, awan. All right, we'll see.
It's Saturday again. So,
Oh.
yeah. So,
Then Oscar botsa ka bo Prince Khoza. Re sa ba nyaka bao.
yeah, ke tla le botsa ntse ke. Mara ba
Oscar botsa ka bona bao. Bo Prince Khoza, re shapo ka bona.
Okay. We'll talk. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I don't... you said your name is Joseph. Bye-bye.
Yusuf.
Okay.
Hey,
Have a great,
Thanks,
Yusuf.
Enjoy your
Alright.
day, guys.